Mics are hot, boys. Hot. Title change, good call. It is March 24th.
Don't start at 8:30. Don't save it yet. Remove that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's another one.
Oh, the music, man. That music. I found a new.
Hey, I sent you guys the link.
I found a new way to switch faster. Yeah. Oh, hi.
Oh,
Welcome,
we're all
welcome,
watching. We're all watching.
Guess what, boys? We are live at 5.
Whoop whoop. We got the whole family. The whole trainer pack is live in studio. That means, because my parents are up here because someone by the name of my name
What's that?
is getting married tomorrow.
Bill Grainer? Bill Grainer or Will Trainer?
Wow, how disrespectful. Yo, the man, congratulations. He just told you he's getting married.
But you messed
It's
up my
going to
name,
be the
huh?
best day of his life. Imagine that.
Will's getting married?
Imagine the officiant does that. He
You're
goes,
not getting married tomorrow.
Bill Grainer, can you step up? And Joycey.
It's like a high school graduation where they mess up your name.
That'd be funny.
Freaking assistant
No one
principal.
knows me.
Bitch.
Guys, I've done a lot of messing with the sound today. I've done a lot of messing with
Wait, you're
settings.
getting... Wait. We just skipped over that topic. You're not getting married tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
No. Saturday.
No, Saturday's just the lunch.
Oh, you're doing the wedding tomorrow.
Yep. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
Wow.
I was looking at rings today.
Congratulations.
Wedding.
What?
I was looking at rings today.
Like the bands and
Yeah.
stuff?
Bands.
Bands.
Bands that make a dance?
I told the lady that was working, it's actually kind of funny because she does jujitsu at this place that I do the open mat at.
Who
Okay.
does?
The ring seller.
The ring seller.
Oh, okay.
The saleswoman for the ring.
But anyways, yeah, they're like, oh, cool. So when are you getting married? And I just dead faced her tomorrow. She's like, what? What the heck? And I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Because we're
Why can't they? Why is she freaking out? Can't they get you the ring like there?
No, it's like 3 weeks
Oh, so what are you
because
gonna
it'd
do?
be custom ordered. I'm not gonna have a ring tomorrow.
So you're gonna.
Is that bad?
You should give her. You
No.
should get like a little grocery store.
So we need-
like, just to
Twine.
do the thing.
So I think we should
Twine?
clarify
Yeah,
that
use
is
twine.
like a courthouse thing. Then you're not actually having like
Courthouse.
a.
It's not a wedding.
It's
wedding.
not like
wedding.
a ceremony.
but
That's
there is
gonna
gonna be
next
a
year.
wedding ceremony, right?
Yeah. Can you get? It's really
something
bothering me.
Something. Oh, I know. I hear me. Okay.
Yeah. It's really bothering me that your thing is on. Your cord is underneath the thing.
Oh yeah, that's gonna tip.
Ah, thank
There
you
it
for
is.
that.
Whoa. You know what's really bothering me when you almost tipped the whole table over.
Yeah.
Will. Yowza.
We've got a shoulder on. Hey, the GoPro's back, isn't it?
The GoPro's
It's not
back.
broken?
It's not better than ever. I cleaned the back screen, and so half the back display is completely black, so I can't see the
That's
bottom.
fine.
settings.
What does it
Yeah, I
matter?
just don't change the settings.
Oh, the settings.
Curran, don't
Yeah.
worry.
Well,
Just put the game on mute, brother.
I
Current,
don't
look,
hate
man.
my fan. I
we love
love
you. We love every
Duke.
fan.
Oh. Duke's playing right now. Just shows the sacrifice I'm willing to make for this darn show and all the writers.
This darn
I do it
show.
for the writers, baby.
Do
So
we-
you gonna introduce us?
I am. Welcome back to another fine, fun, flippin' good time. Because this is an episode of Who Invited Will. Talked myself into a corner there. Who Invited Will? March 24th live stream. Starring your host, Jay. To my left and your right is Neil.
Boys, we need a Duke win more than ever tonight.
To
Let's
my
go.
right.
Blue Devils.
To my right and your left is Will.
That's married.
That just
but,
touches. It warms me cockles
Wow.
to hear you talk
So
like
this
that.
is it.
This is
You're gonna be a married man after today.
So tonight is technically your bachelor party.
bachelor
This is
party.
it?
This is the bachelor party live
Come on,
stream.
Will. Hey, attaboy. I'm happy for you,
Woo-woo.
brother.
What did you?
Chin chin.
What did you want?
Congratulations.
Are you good with water? Or what,
I'm
we gonna
I'm
get something later.
I'll grab something in a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's warm
Let's
them up.
ease into the.
Let's warm them up.
Do
yeah.
we have an agenda?
We do. We have a couple of links.
Oh, really? 'Cause
we
I
have
was
the
the-
jokes.
We got a couple leaks. We got our jokes from
Oh,
last week.
joke! Yes, I forgot that I had a joke.
Reckham Tech, how dare you? Watch your language in this chat.
Tech 'em, right?
Hello, Mr. Mizra.
Chandra in the
He says Wreckham Tech. That's the team
Hey,
that
Dad.
Duke is playing, Texas Tech. You know what they say about Texas Tech people? They call it they're the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
I know what you're talking
Red
about.
Rockets?
Raider rash.
I
That's a
knew you
thing
were gonna
there.
say that.
What's that?
30-something% of students who go there end up getting an STD. Did you know that?
Sounds
They're
like-
the
sounds
highest
like a-
STD rate in the country.
Sounds like
Do
a
you think
fun
it's-
school is what I want to say.
Do you think
Sounds
it's
like a
actually
real fun
higher
school.
than,
Yeah, right.
like,
Fun to get a rash.
University of Arizona, because that's like the #1 party school.
Arizona State
Oh.
also competes with
You
them.
know what
like
they
that.
say, Neil?
Oh, it's actually Arizona
You don't
State.
get
Okay, yeah.
you don't get
Yeah.
gash without the rash. Okay, I'll just see myself.
Gash? I don't
Oh,
even get
The-
it. All right.
all right.
It's another term for something.
I hope your joke is better than that today. That you
It's not.
surprise.
Surprise. It's worse.
If you didn't like that one,
This is
you're in a treat.
So-
for reference for family members at home who may or may not be watching. This is an adult-rated show.
Whamily.
Put the-
Whamily. Whamily.
put
Oh, a lot
the-
of congrats in the chat for Will.
Will, congrats.
Let's give
Thank
let's
you.
give
Hey,
a round
clap
of
it up
applause
for
the
Will.
happy
Hey.
couple.
Hey, clap it up for Will.
Thanks
Huh?
for joining
Tomorrow.
the bachelor party.
W's in the chat if you're happy for Will. If you're not, nothing in the
Dubs
chat.
in the chat.
It's tomorrow, Curran. Friday, March 25th.
And then you're gonna do a destination wedding,
A
right?
day that will
Bali.
live in
Bali.
Bali.
really
Balling on a budget.
March 25th, a day that will live in infamy, as they call it. Okay, I'll just see myself out, man. That's 0 for 2. We are bricking it like Duke's gonna brick it against
No,
Tech.
watch your mouth, dude. Duke's gonna win by
I'm
20.
If I'm a fan of any school, it's probably University of Maryland Terrapins.
Yeah, they're not in the tournament. How about that for the
Are
Terrapins?
you stupid boy?
Are you
No, I mean I don't understand how you could be from Texas and root against teams from Texas.
Because Texas is a massive state, dude.
And
This
also-
isn't Maryland, okay, where it's like 42 square miles long, okay? This is
Ooh.
Texas. The
it's
biggest,
not a length competition, Neil. It's not
a
about who
se-
states
Oh,
longer.
it is about to be a length competition.
It's
let me
the
tell
biggest
you.
what?
It's the second biggest state in the United States. Alaska's the biggest.
Wow, caught yourself.
Yeah. So
In the lower 48.
H-Town, hoe it down, baby.
Okay. So then why don't you like the Texas team? I don't understand. You're out
Because
here
Texas
repping
Tech is up
Texas.
in like Lubbock, dude. It's like 7 hours drive from me.
There's also a lot of just like
That's like
bad places in
I
Texas.
hate Texas A&M too.
Texas A&M can
Oh, it's
suck
like
So
it.
Colt.
what is there a Texas team
Yikes.
you like?
University of Texas,
And what
Cougars.
UT?
Longhorns,
Okay.
and the University of Houston Cougars.
I went to.
Those are the two
Turtle
teams I
Turtle
like.
Wax says congratulations, Will. Who's Turtle Wax?
I don't know.
Thank you.
Tire Tail Wax. Is it a pun on their name? Do you know someone named Ty or
Oh,
Oh.
it's probably Kate
Say my name,
and
say my
or Tony. Maybe it's Tony,
Kate and or Tony?
or it's like the whole family.
When do we get Lydia in the chat, dude?
Lydia in the chat? She's probably playing video games, petting tuna.
She's streaming on Twitch to her thousands of followers
Yeah.
while we podcast to an audience of 14. No, 14 million. I mean. Okay.
So yeah, it was.
0 for 3.
There's. There are some like
He's
really
eating
bad
up.
schools.
It's UT Nice, Will. It's at
It's-
Nice.
It's Eunice.
So
What the heck?
So
Wow. Give us some tips on how to go viral to the Gen Zers, Turtle Wax.
should we get into the punchline from last week?
Yeah.
All right.
Punchline me right in the face.
So the punchline from last week that we said we'd make a joke for is, "I'll take both."
Oh wait. Was that no, I know. I know.
Hey, little
I'll take
niece.
both.
I'll take both.
Love ya.
So we already
Miss ya.
did. So are we in
Oh,
in
we are.
agreement with that? That my joke from last week is the winner, and that in the stand up that we're going to create from all these jokes, that's going to be the opening joke
I don't know.
or a part of. What do you mean you don't know?
I just think like, you know, what if the jokes are bad that we come up with?
I think the people voted that it was the best out of the three, though.
And I
So
think we also decided that
the winning
yes.
joke gets added to the
Yes.
list
and
of
I
the
think
jokes.
what we'll do is we'll keep that joke and we're gonna workshop it a little bit more. I think there's because it didn't actually.
I'm gonna
make
workshop
sense.
your face a little bit more. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
So yes, yours.
'Kay.
Yours.
That was a
will
quick
use-
agreement. You didn't even fight back.
because I agree.
Neil's all riled up tonight, man.
I just got off a date.
Oh,
You hear that? A
Our
date.
boy was just on a date. You hear that, Brad?
It's March Madness, baby.
Oh, Neil's
Shooter, shoot.
Neil's as mad as a spring
Shooter,
hare.
shoot, baby.
He's a spring hare. You know what I mean?
You think I'm dressed up for the show? You kidding me?
yeah.
He
Get
comes
outta
in.
here.
He
You think
comes
he
in.
ca-
This is Louis Vuitton.
He comes in and he goes, "No, I had to dress up for work, guys."
Yeah. You think he cares about the show dressing up? You think he would do any sort of
Hell no.
preparation whatsoever
Hell
for the show?
no.
I
Juju
don't
in the
think so.
chat.
Let me hear the
Juju
single
in the chat.
ladies. All the single ladies.
Juliet in the chat.
Juliet in the chat. All right.
What was that sound you just made? Ha ha ha.
The
Air horn?
air horn.
Ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, I said ha 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 ha.
So let's
Party
tone
time.
it down. Let's try to keep the cussing to a minimum.
Wait,
No
did
one
we
said
curse?
anything.
No, I'm
No?
just saying in general.
Oh.
Juju in the chat.
Oh, okay, I see. Juju, earmuffs.
Neil had a date. Was she 14 or what?
Brad,
That's
Brad is
against
just
the
gonna
law.
get Brad is gonna get kicked out of the chat.
Yeah, that'll
I
get you
already
kicked out of
anticipated
YouTube.
this.
So
no,
Yes.
that's against the
She-
law,
yes,
and I would never.
She did live at 14th Street, Brad.
Good job.
Yes,
Will.
that's what he means.
All right.
14th Street. in
So
Denver.
again, our punchline for last week is I'll take both. Who wants to lead off with their joke with the punchline? I'll take both.
You did it last time, so I'll go first this time, and then Jay will go first next week.
All right.
Okay, so then I'm last today.
What's this segment called? Reverse jokes?
We haven't decided a segment. Ooh,
Jokes
did I
that don't matter.
Jokes that don't matter.
No. That's self
Unfunny jokes?
No.
Backwards jokes? Reverse jokes? It has to be reverse jokes because that's what the subreddit's
Yeah.
called.
Reverse jokes.
Reverse jokes it is.
We'll just steal a subreddit.
Boom. Ah.
Reverse jokes.
Okay,
That was a really
Will,
here's
lead us off.
Well, and I was gonna write this out a little bit more, and I didn't have time.
No excuses.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That wasn't
I'll
the
take
joke?
both.
I thought that was the joke.
I didn't write this out. I'll take both.
I don't have a joke. I'll take both.
Okay. So
Colby!
my joke
Colby, what's
is
cracking?
my joke is so I was on our conspiracy recently, and that's a subreddit about
Okay.
conspiracy theories.
I know.
And supposedly, before World War II, Japan and the United States were talking, and they were talking about creating atomic bombs.
Okay.
Okay.
With each other?
No, don't ask.
And Japan,
Oh, wait. Sorry.
and Japan said, "I'll take both."
Well, that's sad. That just makes me sad. You know what I mean? Oh, yes. Remember the atrocity?
You get it? Because
You
there
get
was
it?
2 bombs?
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Well,
I kind of like it.
I hope to God. I hope to God.
Your
I don't.
presentation was
It's-
better before.
It was.
That
So,
was.
I hope
knew
to
that
God.
joke.
I hope to
That
God.
was
I don't have to say that.
horrible presentation. What happened?
I'm
Did
so-
you choke it?
I
Yeah.
hope.
You choked.
So okay, I think that's what I realized. It really comes down to time. It comes down to everything. So if I just go, supposedly Japan, supposedly the Japanese, and
Drink up. Just do it. Brad wants.
I
to
hope
joke.
to God I don't have to say that on stage, and just get immediately
I thought it was
booed.
funny.
Immediately booed off the stage.
supposedly
What's the funny about it?
Say it again. Say it again.
supposedly Japan and the United States were talking before World War II about atomic bombs. Japan said, "I'll take both."
I don't get it. I mean,
They-
literally as a joke, I don't.
You don't get it? They didn't have an atomic bomb, and they took both because we dropped both of them on them.
I get what both means.
I'll take
I
both.
mean, I get that there
I'll
were 2
take
bombs,
both.
but what's
They were talking about
what's
atomic bombs.
But what's funny about that?
Well,
Because
the-
Japan said, "I'll take both," and they got it dropped on
so
them.
they said, "I want you to bomb us." That's
No.
the joke.
No.
Well, the joke.
Think about it. It's
the-
it's a clever turn of phrase, but it's not a joke.
But it is a joke because you could take that they were talking like in negotiations, like, "Oh, you're creating something. Let me buy that off of you."
Why
Yeah,
would
I-
the U.S.
I'm gonna buy them. And
Why
then the
would
U.S.
the U-
was like, "I'll just drop them."
But you don't get it. Why would the U.S. tell Japan it was a secret? Do you get what I'm saying? It's a clever way to say both, but it doesn't make sense, like logically.
Oh, it makes perfect sense. That's why it's a conspiracy
Why would
theory.
you tell them? Oh, I want you to
know what
bomb
should've
us
said?
twice.
You should have said, before World War II, the United States and Japan were in talks about atomic bombs, and the United States was saying, "Yeah, we're building atomic bombs," and Japan said, "Yeah, I'll take both."
No.
That's way worse.
That's funny.
Wills
Because
Wills
they're
isn't
building
funny
it. They
at
don't know
all,
that
and
they're
it was
building it to
100,000
drop it on them.
Wills wasn't funny at all, and it was 100 times funnier than that. That was
Because
just
it's
made
too
it more
wordy.
It's
confusing.
like
concise,
It's too
yeah.
Next joke,
it's
please.
confusing.
Word,
Next joke, please, is
word
what they're
economy.
asking.
All right, Jay.
All right, if you presented that better, it's funny.
I
Jay.
agree. You laughed
No.
hard.
The first time you said it was so funny.
It doesn't make sense.
It makes perfect sense.
Why
Let's
would
hear,
they
be like-
let's hear your joke, and then
It doesn't have to be so literal. It doesn't
Let's
have to
hear
be so
yours.
literal.
They're words. It is literal. You're saying words.
No, if you analyze it literally.
All right, Jay.
Not funny, Neil.
All right.
Jay's joke of the day.
All right, enough of you, Brad. Get out of the chat for a second. All right, go ahead.
Kate agrees with me. Thank you, Kate.
Oh,
What?
come on.
The presentation stunk? Yeah, we all
No,
said
that it doesn't make sense.
No, that's what you said. We didn't all say it. You
No,
said that.
there's a way to make that joke funny. Okay?
It's just,
and it's just having
There might be something
anybody
there,
but Will say it.
It might.
All right,
there might
go
be
ahead.
something there.
and it's also the fact that
I
then
thought
it's
it
like
was
a
funny.
stupid joke, and it's
I
like
like it.
a little too edgy, and that's why you liked
I don't
it.
think it was edgy.
Okay, let's hear it, Jay.
Come on, people. Hit the like button if you're watching.
Like and subscribe.
10 people watching. There we go. There's a couple like. Come on. Hit that like button. That thumbs up.
Dad's like the majority whip of the chat.
Yeah,
you
he
know what I
is.
mean? He's like, listen, guys, we got to vote.
I
all right.
approve.
So the punchline is, I'll take both.
Yeah.
So here's my joke.
Ooh, didn't write down.
You know that famous scene in The Matrix where Morpheus hands Neo the one pill that will make him go crazy and the one pill that will make him wake up like it's all a dream? I'm the type of guy who says, I'll take both after I've already eaten both pills. There you go.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
Why would you say I'll take both? After
Oh,
you eat
shut
both
up. You don't
pills?
get to analyze my joke.
Why?
After the
I
Japan
can't
joke. You
qu-
think the Japan joke makes sense?
Well, why? You're getting defensive now. That was very defensive.
It's,
I'm asking you a question. Why would you say I'll take both after eating both? Because you're compulsive, not compulsive.
Because you want more pills to take?
next joke.
No. Wait a
Next
minute.
joke. Next joke.
Not compulsive. What's the word?
This is
you
the
just
joke.
make decisions quickly.
Impulsive.
Impulsive.
The joke
Are you
about
impulsive?
Japan. No. Let's just talk about this. The joke about Japan makes no sense at all. Like 0 sense.
They're trying to
I make a
buy the
joke-
bomb. They're trying to buy the bomb
I
from the
make
United
a-
States. We'll take both. And the United States.
Why would they tell them about the bomb before they drop it on them?
Because they're making it to
weren't
sell.
even sure. If
You're making it
they
to
weren't-
sell.
And they weren't even. Jay, listen to this
Selling nukes. Who does that?
part.
United
Russia.
Russia.
Yeah, sure.
Iran.
Who sells?
You ever heard
Saudi
of-
Arabia.
Yeah, oh yeah, countries that
You ever
don't
heard
have
of this?
nukes.
France.
Yeah, France.
France has a lot of nuclear weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Next joke.
It's in the
Okay.
Louvre.
All
well,
right. They lose
for-
this. We don't need
the
to
only
workshop it.
thing the only thing that I would say it's partially the setup too, because it's not even right. It's not that you go crazy. It's that you see reality for what it actually is,
Which makes you go crazy.
which could make you go crazy. No one went crazy except that bald guy
I'm going crazy right now.
who wants the steak. He's like, I wish I would have taken that pill and I could be eating the steak right now. I know the steak doesn't exist, but boy, oh boy, is it juicy. Okay, so
I just don't get. I don't get the punchline.
Neil, let's
I
hear
don't
yours.
get. I don't get.
You didn't like it.
I don't get.
You didn't like your own joke.
No,
I
don't
guess.
know.
Well, I guess it's easy.
I didn't
picking.
say. I didn't say it right.
Another easy picking week for me. With
I
my
didn't, I
joke.
didn't really. I
I
didn't
Brad
feel-
likes it.
I think Will's is. Jay's funny tonight.
I'm funny when I'm not telling jokes
Okay.
tonight. That's what it is.
Ready? So my joke is gonna leave off where my last joke from last week went off because I expect this joke to win again. So I
Oh,
wanted
Neil,
to
you're
make
working
it,
on a whole set.
I'm working on a set
He's
for
like,
us.
I have to keep it
I'm working on a set for us.
a
Neil,
storyline.
you're the
Not for
you're
you.
the writer, and we're you're the writer
I'm the
and the
consultant.
writer,
I'm the
and we're the
consultant.
performers. You're like
I'm the consultant.
comedy writer. Yeah.
Consultant.
Okay.
You're the talent.
Working for free. Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Dating since my wife left me has been, for lack of better words, a shit show. I don't know how you single
A
people
shoot show.
a shoot show. I don't know how you single people do it nowadays. I really don't.
how do they do
Dating is brutal. It feels like I'm just going through the motions and can't find a connection. People tell me I need to be more enthusiastic and excited about dating. So what you're saying is I should be excited about paying for an expensive dinner and then going home lonely? Yeah, I'll take both.
I think it's funny. I like the joke.
It's all right. That Neil wins.
Because it's real. It's real.
It's real
Go
to
pay
life.
for dinner. It's probably going to be expensive. Have some cocktails and you go home by yourself. Yeah, I'll take both. Because that's
Oh,
what
no,
you
we-
get.
we got it the
You
first
get
time.
I
Do the
get
Chris-
that. But
do
the
the
nice
Chris
thing is
Rock.
I don't have to explain it. Do you see how I don't have to explain it? Because you get it.
Oh, I get it.
Because it's dumb.
Literally, I hope
the ha 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 is for me.
I can't
friend.
wait until I have to go on stage and say all these
Kaboom.
terrible jokes.
Yeah, Neil definitely won.
I can't until I have to say all these terrible jokes on stage and humiliate myself when
Well,
zero people laugh
Neil
except you
also
two.
Neil also said he's like, oh, I'll never get up on stage. But now that he's winning the joke contest, he's like,
Ours
all
guys.
right,
I would
maybe."
love that, guys.
Wow.
We have a
claps. Wow, claps.
We have a momentous occasion. We have the first R in the chat ever.
Wow.
The first R.
K Bala,
Give it
you're
to
my
him.
boy, brother. I'll
We
see you in
didn't-
2 weeks.
we didn't think-
D-Town.
We're about to start calling them Ghost Riders because they don't exist.
Oh, no,
But,
I don't think so. That's not fair.
Because
and
they
that's
never
not
answer.
true.
They never answer your calls to put an R in a chat.
I never call for anyone to put R's in the chat. People
take
put R's
two.
in the chat on their own.
Evaluate this
Cole-
statement. Neil just said, "I never call for anyone to put R's in the chat."
False.
Okay,
Lies.
thank you. That's
the most.
So my
Lie
last-
detector
insane
determined
thing-
that was a lie.
Oh, that's
Colby
cute. That's
was-
cute, you two. Hey, what the last joke I talked about how my wife left me. She left me a Wordle. The word
Yeah.
was divorce.
But then
and
you
I'm
didn't
saying
even
dating since
I-
my wife has left
yes,
me.
I know it.
You
it
win,
makes
Neil.
sense.
You
It's been
win.
a shoot show.
You win.
Continuity of the jokes flows one
Dude,
right into
did I-
another.
You know what's up with you? I feel something about your joke. I think you really appreciate your joke.
Okay.
And I
He
want you to
he's a
explain
little
it.
sensitive
I'll
about
tell.
it.
No,
He
I'll
is
tell you what's
sensitive.
going on here.
What?
Every reaction I do, Neil knows you'll never beat him in the joke writing competition. All right.
I thought that was gonna beat me this week. He
He
just
did- he
presented
said
it
that.
so poorly.
Every week he goes, "I heard Will's got a real banger this week." I heard Will's got a real hell of a joke, Jay. I've got to bring my A game to the show.
I was worried about today. I'm like, I'm gonna lose to the atom bomb joke. That is so funny.
Uh-oh,
but
we
he
have-
presented it poorly, Jay. The last time
Yeah.
I heard him say that, when the cameras
Colby,
weren't on,
you're
he
right.
killed it. I was like in tears. Was I not?
Yeah.
Like I was
Yeah.
laughing.
But I also said it like this. I was like, supposedly Japan and the United States were talking before World War II about atomic bombs. And Japan said, I'll take bombs!
Thank God
He
that
didn't say it
That's
like
how I
that.
said it. That's how I said it.
That is how I said it. But
because
that
you always
wasn't
got
funny.
you always got to erupt into laughter when
Yeah.
you tell a joke, and then people
Yeah.
will laugh just to be
And
part
that's
of it.
what happened. I started crying. It was,
It
the
was
whole thing.
really funny.
Here's the
Uh,
thing, though. Here's the thing.
What?
The setup to I don't even want to get into the setup to my like.
Yours had no punchline.
That's true. I
No, the
feel like
punchlines, I'll take
I've
both.
said that line.
Right, I
wasn't.
don't get it. Like, why would
Yeah.
you take both after taking? You made a decision. Is it because you're impulsive? Is that the joke? If you had an impulsive joke talking about how impulsive you are
Yeah.
before you say that joke, I think it's funny.
The real setup to the
No.
joke. The real setup to
Right?
the joke is. I agree with you. The real setup to the joke is like about me just taking a lot of drugs. So I feel like that I've said a version of it to other people, but it's funnier when you're talking about the context of like I can't
can
resist
also
Actually,
taking
lead
this
up-
is the
if you
funniest
lead
part.
up to that
I can't
joke,
resist taking drugs.
Neil.
That's the
Neil.
lead-up
Yeah.
joke to that joke.
Yes, Neil.
Right, yeah,
this
yeah,
well,
exactly, yeah.
no, you don't even say it. Now
But,
the
you know,
joke
Juju's in
becomes.
the chat. I don't want to be
I
a
know,
drug
but
addict.
this is also.
I'm
I think
lying.
this is actually a hilarious setup. Like it's a spin on or it's a riff on your joke.
Uh-huh.
But what it could be is Morpheus is standing in front of you. He
Right.
puts out his hands, and you just take both before he tells
Right.
you what they are.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I've said that before.
is
That
funny.
was I've said that
Okay.
before and it was funny.
That's funny.
I'm the
I
type of
took
person
both
who takes
and I had a hell of a night.
I take both. I take both before he even says
Tells-
anything.
yeah.
Or the other version I said is like I take both and then go wait what was that like
Morpheus is-
what was I
Yeah.
supposed to do?
And you talk
Wait,
about how,
which one was I supposed
I think you
to
should
take?
talk about how Morpheus
Yeah.
is the plug.
Yeah.
Morpheus has always been the plug. He comes through every
Yeah,
time.
right.
His shit spanks.
His
He's like
stuff.
the
His
Matrix,
stuff. Sorry, his
Matrix
stuff
drug dealer.
spanks. All right.
The Matrix is just a movie about spending too much time with your drug dealer.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a virtual version
Yeah.
of Pineapple Express.
The day when your drug dealer won't leave the house,
Just like-
you're like, okay, I guess
I guess I'm gonna
I think that's funny.
zone off into an alternate reality here because I can't handle that's I think see that's what we got we
Brad, we don't
figured
have
out-
any more jokes.
That's the three
No,
jokes.
That's it. That was
It's
it.
only one joke. You only get one a week, guys. If you want more jokes, you got to tune in next week to reverse jokes. Or what did Sarah suggest?
Well, and
nothing.
Colby, I was also
SMB113.
curious. Was the I'll take two? Because every single time I was saying the jokes in my head, I was saying I'll take two instead of both as well. So I had to like consciously write down both. So I was curious if you were saying that about my joke or Jay's joke about two.
We missed this comment.
Maybe we call this game Get to the Punchline.
Get to the punchline. That's not bad. And then she said, I second that, Brad. Someone get Will a drink. Yeah.
Wait, go back up. I can't read that fast. Okay.
Everyone's asking how
Next
the date
joke,
was.
Next joke. Yeah, everyone's asking how.
What is this, a dating
Juju,
show?
Juju in the chat.
Yeah. Neil, how was your date? Turtle wax. Is that a play on the stuff that you wax your car with? Isn't that called turtle wax? Isn't that what?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
very
think so.
curious how
It
you
is,
got
right?
that name.
We should get into the. We're 30 minutes in. We should get into the videos.
Already?
Did we get a
Oh,
Wacky Will video?
Is it time
of
for our
the-
ad reads yet? Are we 30 minutes
No. Wacky Will video of the week?
Did I?
in?
No,
He did.
what
He
do you
said
mean
one.
no?
He
Did
said
I?
one, I think.
Is there a video?
Yeah.
You have one segment.
I
Man,
know.
I'm getting allergies or something.
Is it Wacky Will video of the week or
Will's
not? Did you find one?
Will's weird video.
Did you find one?
I sent something to the
weird,
group.
wild stuff? That sounded more like Sean
Load it
Connery
up.
than Johnny
Weird,
Carson.
wild,
Did you put it in
weird,
the
wild
group
stuff.
share?
wild
Yeah,
stuff.
it's in the group share, Neil.
Well, is it-
No,
All right.
I'm not you. So while you're loading it up, I'll talk about the date real quick.
Oh, two
Well,
and the
talk-
atomic
talk-
bomb.
No,
Okay, yeah.
load it up.
Neil, I have. Look at this. Look what I've done with the place.
Nice
dude.
one.
I
I
have
have.
no
I can
idea.
switch easily. I just click
It's
on
way
the
above
square.
my
Little
head.
wax.
So
It's a
you
little
load
above
it
your.
up?
It's a
I
little above
thought-
your pay grade. You're the talent.
I had a
all right?
nice date tonight. We had some wine. We had some oysters. We talked. Wacky Will. Okay. One of our commenters in the chat is obviously drunk, and it might be my father. So it
that's
was a great
nice.
time. Good conversation.
Isn't that
She was
amazing?
really
Just
good looking. It was nice. Yeah. It was
Open
great.
yourself up,
fun.
and the world, the universe.
Wait, what do you mean
provides.
open myself up?
Wait. I feel
What
like
does
you guys
that
are
mean?
talking
Am I
over each other.
Pandora's box?
Yeah.
Huh?
And I am.
Okay,
Yes.
guys, slow down. You had a date.
So-
You're talking over Neil.
Can
Wait.
we provide any backstory?
Go
What's the
ahead.
backstory?
Okay, so the backstory
All right.
is one of my sister's best friends
Okay.
knows Neil for a long time,
Uh-huh.
and randomly reached out to him.
Should we tell all of this? Like, is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
he said okay.
Yeah.
And he was like, so that was the backstory. Was she reached out because one of her coworkers happened to be single and was like, you know what? I know this great guy Neil. I think you two should meet.
Blind date. Classic blind date scenario.
Blind date,
Classic
right?
blind date scenario.
So Neil was a little hesitant at first,
Uh-huh.
just because it's something new. And basically, what I told him is, how I put it is like, this is your way of showing God or the universe that you are open to new experiences. You might not know who the person is going in, what they look like, if you're gonna vibe or not, but like putting that out there, I think it does nothing but good things.
Wait, putting what out there? Just going
yourself,
on the date?
yourself.
Oh, okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, just going on the date. you're saying.
And
All right.
I'm happy to
That's
hear
a
that it
positive.
went well.
It's a positive outlook.
Yeah, and but that's how I saw dating. It's like
Yeah.
it's experiences and it's practice, and they don't always go great. But
And
I'm glad it did.
the best thing when I first met her, I walked up and I'm like, "Hey, how are you?" And she's like, "Hey, I'm a big writer." I was
Did
like,
she-
"What?"
What? Wow.
And she goes, "Ours in the chat."
"No, you're lying."
No, she didn't say
Okay.
it.
Did she say any of that? Oh man.
Why would she say that?
Because
I'm a
she's-
writer.
Yeah.
That would creep me out, dude. What do you
Would it?
mean? Out of
If
nowhere?
someone random just
Unless she's like, "Oh, this blah 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 told me about the
yeah,
show."
yeah.
yeah,
okay.
you know,
But she's like,
yeah.
That'd
"I've been
be
watching
insane.
this whole
Yeah.
time. I'm a writer."
She's like,
I'm a
"Hey
huge
Neil, you're
writer."
the only talent.
I mean, I
You can break off, man.
We should do a show. We should do a show together.
You need a manager."
Yeah. So wait, all right. So
I need an agent.
So we have the context, love and light. We're putting it out there, trying to do good things. The universe will bring back to you what you manifest, and that's what happened tonight. And how did it go? the date?
He said it went well.
It was fantastic. Great
Yeah.
conversation.
Oysters you had, I heard. You
Had
had some
some
oysters.
oysters.
Oysters are good.
I heard
Rockefeller,
those are
Rockefeller.
Afro.
They are Afro, brother.
What?
Aphrodisiac.
Oh, I thought
That's what the cool kids are calling it. These
I was like,
days.
African oysters. Never heard of those.
I mean, a guy, a
It's-
gentleman doesn't
it's,
kiss and tell. So
So
I'm
you
gonna leave
kissed.
it as. I'm gonna leave it. I'm
So you
gonna leave it.
kissed.
I'm gonna leave it as
Isn't-
is.
isn't it
I'm
funny
not gonna
saying,
go any
I don't-
deeper. I think everyone can imagine how the day. If it went well, you can put your own thoughts and your own imagination into it.
yeah,
Just
nice.
listen.
That's how
I might be
he's
getting married in the next week.
He's a
Okay?
man of mystery.
Okay. I might have engaged.
you're,
got
ma-
engaged.
you're married before Will.
I might have
you
gotten
get married before Will.
It's a competition,
Well, like-
brother. You're what time tomorrow? What time tomorrow?
It's
What?
the marriage
1
challenge.
o'clock. I just booked the 11 o'clock.
You're not first,
I just
you're
booked
last.
at 11. I just booked. I'll see you at the end of my wedding.
I had
I'm
a-
gonna make it really. I'm just gonna trash the place.
Tita,
for
keep
you,
your
man.
9 a.m. free. We're winning this, baby. We're going all the way to the ship.
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock is the earliest for tomorrow. So good luck. You got to know somebody
Yeah.
if you want to get into the 9.
Oh, I know somebody.
No, you don't. You don't know.
We're already so past this, but I really want to bring back
Is
because
that
I
what
thought
you're
this
doing
was
this
funny.
for? Oh,
Yes.
okay. I was wondering if you were...
So when you
what
said
that was.
Afro oysters and they were African, the
I
immediate
didn't say
thing-
African. I said Aphrodisiac.
I know. He did.
I said it. What?
African
I said I've
oysters?
never heard of African
The
oysters
immediate
'cause he
thing
said
I
Afro.
thought of was, it's water buffalo testicles
Why did you think of that?
because Rocky Mountain oysters
Yeah,
are
but they're not in
bull-
Africa.
Water
Water
buffaloes
buffalo.
are in Africa.
A lot.
Okay, let's never tell jokes again, guys.
I don't
None
think it
of
was a
it- no
joke.
one
You were
understood.
serious.
This is the most R's I've
serious.
ever seen. I think Colby is right. He's
1,
thrown
2,
some
3,
R's
4.
in the chat.
Yeah, there's
Wow.
writers out
You know what
there,
he
let
did?
me
He
tell
called
you.
his dad to be like, Dad, listen.
Dad, seriously,
You gotta
I need
come in the
this.
chat and convince everyone to
Please.
type the letter R.
Please.
I'll explain later.
Finally, I need some self-confidence, please. Obviously, I don't have enough since I tested like at 98% narcissism on our narcissist test.
Well, yeah. They grade on a curve,
Anyway,
so.
right.
Do we? So can we pull up the video I
Parabolic
sent?
scale.
I don't even remember what I sent.
You sent a video. You want me to pull it up?
Yeah,
Will you know?
let's hit it. Well, I mean, I put it in
Let's
the chat.
go to the video. It might be a little big, but oh, sorry. Let me go on our screen. too.
Wow, even Juju in the chat with an
Is
R.
this you with this article, Will?
Today, Neil's. This is when all
scroll
the
up.
the R's come due. Oh, that's mine.
No,
sorry.
it's not,
Yours
yeah.
is this.
Oh, this is amazing.
All right.
yeah.
Okay,
this-
and no, give a backstory a little bit.
no,
This is a 5-minute video. We're not watching.
we're gonna
5
just.
minutes.
You gotta fast forward. Probably 30 seconds.
What is it? What are we looking
All right.
at? I see a guy in
We
a
are
canoe.
looking at
Adler is going to be
Fast
Mark Ornstein.
30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
There's no
30
way I can
seconds in?
pronounce this,
Yep.
but I think it's Honey Old.
Okay. 35. Is that all right?
So-
Okay.
like a
He
mid-
just took off his shoes.
Molly, Doug, Jonathan, Bob, Elaine, and all the others.
You can fast forward a little bit more.
Making us a little smaller.
And coaching.
Um,
Mark Ornstein.
Oh, he has coaches. He was shouting out his coaches.
Should I fast forward or
Another
no?
minute. Yeah.
another minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
This is getting wacky.
Oh, another minute.
Okay.
Oh my god, that 30.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Copyrighted music. Gotta love that.
Is this interpretive dancing
guys-
in a
you
canoe?
guys-
Yes.
You guys get the idea.
Just a little
No,
bit
put it
more.
on a little bit.
He's pretty good with that paddle.
Oh, he's amazing with that paddle.
I bet this
I
guy
mean,
kills the dance floor. I bet he kills
So-
Bet he
the
doesn't.
dance.
So-
no,
Bet he
I bet
doesn't.
he does. Look at the.
Look at the swag.
Look at
Look
the
at
swag.
the
Look at
the muscle control, balance. I mean,
No,
do you
more
hear
than
the
that.
clapping? The
Oh,
three
they're
people
loving it.
clapping
They're
in the
loving it.
background.
This looks like a Wes Anderson movie.
That could 100% be in a Wes
This
Is
Anderson.
song is so good.
Wes
too.
Anderson's new movie. I wish it wasn't
Oh,
copyrighted.
hit him
but
with
it's
the
not like
skirt,
we're
skirt.
making- It's not like we're making money, but our video keeps
Oh,
taken down.
and then that lean. Look at that lean. My God.
I mean, this is. Can we go
And-
forward a little? What, does he do anything? Are there any like?
No,
What's the grand
all,
finale?
all he does is spin in circles. I thought there was gonna be extra tricks.
Never
Oh, that's it. That's a
forget.
lean. Look at that. Water almost went in it.
That's how it's been the entire
way
time, brother.
you-
The water
look.
almost went in it. Is
Yeah.
he dry? And he's dry
Nice.
as a whistle. Man, the control.
The control.
he
Oh,
looked
there's
like-
the
Oh,
bow.
I literally-
Play the
the bow.
song.
I literally thought he was.
Play it.
I literally thought he was having a stroke and about to fall in.
my God.
I literally was like, "Oh my God, does he fall in at the end?"
I just love
Wouldn't
this
it be the
video
best?
because of how
That was pretty good.
Tonight.
passionate and just like I would never think that that's a real thing.
He's so on beat too that I think he's an actually very good dancer. I bet
Musicality.
yeah.
Wouldn't it be
He
awesome
knows
at the end
the
if he just
song.
dove in the water as the
Kinda.
finale?
As,
And
like,
then-
But I
like
don't know
a
if he can
swan
do it.
dive.
Do
He
you
just dies.
know that song? Do you
He
know
just
that
dies?
song?
No. Who sings it? The Bee Gees?
No,
Darude Sandstorm?
it's
Billy
the
Ray
way
Cyrus?
You look tonight. The way you look tonight.
by Billy Ray Cyrus.
No, I want to say Michael Bolton, but it's not
yeah,
right.
that sounds
It's not right. The way you look tonight.
It doesn't sound as nasally for.
Takes my breath away.
My heart is yours. The
Wow,
way
beautiful.
Thank you,
look
thank you. Yeah, I love that video.
tonight.
And so,
Tony Bennett.
oh, I've heard of that guy. He always looks the same. Like he's just never changed his appearance since the 80s.
That's his plastic surgeon, brother.
Yeah, well, and the hair too. But the thing that I like about Weir's,
No, it's not.
okay,
It's not him.
okay. Well, let's
Who
focus
cares?
on that later.
Who gives
The
a shit?
thing I like about Will's wacky videos is
Yes.
the ideas that they invoke in me when I see them, and what I get from that is that people are passionate about stuff that you don't even know exists, and
Yes.
that's kind of liberating and exciting for the human race. That there's like you're constantly learning about new stuff, and you find people like I would love to have a conversation with that guy. To just
Lady
see
in Red. You're right.
Oh, nice
Sorry,
one.
it's Chris de Burgh.
to
One hit
just
wonder.
have a
Sorry.
conversation. How did you get into this? How often do you practice? What's the level of competition? You know,
Neil's just literally just
do you
watching
have a
stuff.
rival?
Well,
All these
so what
are
you're saying is we see canoe dancing, but what you see is the human spirit.
I see the human experience.
You
brother.
see the myriad kaleidoscope of complexity that
Yes.
comprises the breath of existence on this fragile rock that's hurtling through space at 20,000 miles an hour.
I'm glad we have that on recording because
Yeah, me
that's slam poetry, brother.
Yeah.
If you say that in front of people, they're gonna
they'll slam.
They'll snap their fingers.
I just added Lady in Red to my Apple Music playlist because that is so darn good.
Maybe
That
you
song
play
is
it on
so
the second
good.
date. Maybe you play it on the second date.
If she's wearing red, but that's kind of weird.
What if she's wearing yellow and you just
She
go,
likes to
"Lady
dance.
in
She likes to
yellow"?
dance. She's getting into bachata and merengue. She knows how to dance salsa
But what about
already.
Bachaba?
She's not into that, Yohan.
No,
She's not into that. There's only one guy who's into that one. And
Bachaba.
you're looking at him.
What is
I'm the-
bachaba?
I'm
Explain
the,
bachaba.
Bachaba is
Explain
it's a
what-
mix between bachata and samba. You get bachata.
No.
Yeah, it is.
Where did it come from, though?
All right, so I'll give a little
Where did the
backstory on it real quickly.
Yeah, take us back.
Will and I were living together. This was like 5-6 years ago. We were living in an apartment, and Will would go dancing all the time. And he told me about this dance that he does now, and he called it bachata to me, but I didn't remember what the name was. He's like, "Oh, I'm going dancing, blah blah blah," and I could see he was having so much. He'd come back with this big smile on his face, all this stuff, and I'm like, "What's going on?"
Sorry, not to interrupt.
Colby, that is the funniest
I was
thing.
laughing at Sarah. The chat is going off today. Oh,
Right,
guys,
wait,
hold on.
wait,
I'll
wait,
be right
wait,
back.
no,
Okay,
let me
let's
finish,
finish
let
the
me
story.
finish.
Okay, yeah, we're
So
listening.
Will would come back with the biggest smile I ever seen on this guy's face, like he won $1 million. So I'm like, oh my arm. I'm like, oh. So Will, you were dancing tonight? Yeah, I was dancing. I was doing bachata, blah blah blah. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, man, I gotta get into this. This guy's having so much fun. I gotta get about this. And he comes back one day. He comes back from his bachata stuff, and I didn't remember the name of the dance. So I looked at him like, hey, Will, so how's bachata going? And he looks at me and goes, what? And I was like, yeah, bachata, brother. Like, bachata. What? Was it did you meet some girls tonight or what? And he looks at me, he's like, dude, there's no such thing as bachata, dude. It's bachata. And I was like completely serious, and I thought it was bachata. So now every time Will's like, oh, dude, what do you think about bachata? Pretty good, bachata. And Jay says bachata, and everyone says bachata. So to this day, there's a dance out there called bachata that's non-existent. But if you combine samba and bachata, what do you get? You get bachata. And I can
So-
dance it better than anybody because I invented it.
Those
With my mind.
those are just true statements across the board.
Yes.
And
Did
now
I tell
you
the story
guys-
accurately?
You did. Now you guys are. Oh.
Budvar.
This is gonna be a night.
What happened to Told Tardstown, our sponsor?
F them.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, don't you ever say
They-
that on camera.
How many are there in the
Jeez
thing?
Louise, dog. Can anybody, Curran, can you give me the
It's
update on the
gonna be-
Duke score? What's the
I
Duke
think-
score?
Oh, that was
All right, Brad.
Sarah.
Oh my God,
Sarah,
we're losing.
I got
Sarah,
Will something to drink.
Sarah, that is so hilarious.
What is hilarious? Read it for everyone.
Watch
to
it
read.
again and picture him being the creepy property maintenance guy at a summer camp who's been giving you the eye.
That's what I was laughing at.
I
was laughing
think
at
that
Sarah.
is so funny because he's like, "Hey, it's like
Can you open me, brother?"
It's like that joke that you go to the church camp, or even you just go to Sunday church school, and it's the kid thinks that you'll impress him by carrying all the chairs.
Is this your bachelor party right now? by
It
the way?
sounds like
Is
it,
it?
yeah.
Open
Let
him
me
up, open him up, Neil.
Open it up. I'll open the
But
bachelor.
that is amazing. He's like, "Hey, you see what I can do with that canoe, don't you?
Yeah.
I can handle my wood."
He just looks at the kids and he's just
There are kids watching this.
he just looks at the kids and he's slowly waxing the paddle.
Hey, salute, happy,
Congratulations
happy wedding day
to our friend, our
to
brother
our friend Will. Who invited him?
Love you, love
None
Joyce.
of us, but he's still here.
Love
to
you.
this day, he still shows up uninvited. Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy wedding, happy life, happy wife.
Sarah,
You know how it
113. I like to see him. I like to imagine
Ah,
that
it's
old
just so
man
smooth when it hits your
as
lips.
being
Check Bud
so
Bar's
good.
the best beer ever.
Best
married
beer in the world.
Best beer in
for
the world.
the past 40 years to the same woman. They met at a little bachata competition back in the day, and they've been together ever since. He looks like a professor. He looks like a well-cultured man. He does not come across as a creepy old man, but
I don't know.
it does make that story a lot funnier.
Who's
that,
been married?
the old guy in the boat tux
She's
side.
dancing with
All I have to
me.
say is how many bodies are at the
Cheek,
bottom of that
cheek.
lake? How many bodies is that man throwing off the
Does he
canoe?
swirl
Will,
around?
is that song going to be your first dance at your wedding?
I'll give it maybe.
Maybe. I think
Lady
you should
in
do it for
Red?
the show.
Why Lady
I
in
think
Red?
Joyce would approve.
Was Joyce wearing red the first time you met her?
No,
Do you know what she was wearing the first time you met
no.
her? Oh. You should have said, yeah, but I'll tell you off camera.
Oh, actually,
it was a
What an
thong.
idiot!
It was a thong. Just
no.
kidding. Just kidding.
I remember where we went.
He's not kidding.
JK, what did you guys do?
All right, all right.
What was your first date like? Was it as good
Yeah.
as Neil's? Did you have 4 oysters and 8 glasses of wine?
I didn't personally have 8 glasses of wine.
It was split. It was split. 2 oysters per, 4 glasses per.
What does that mean?
That's what you did. You both had 4 glasses of wine and 2 oysters.
Oyster-
Where'd you guys actually go?
Logan Street.
What's Logan, Street?
Next to Carboy Winery, where we went with.
That
Carboy?
place is the best,
I know.
the best happy hour
I
in town.
know.
What is Carboy?
What do you think I'm? Is this my? I think I'm an. This is amateur hour.
Well, you
What do you
went-
think?
Well, you've only been there once, so
I own Logan Street, brother.
so it,
I'm
is it,
the owner.
Is it called Logan Street?
They
I don't
call
think
me
it is.
Mr. Logan
Logan
Street.
Street. It'd be stupid if I called it
Abs-
Schneider Street. That just it would point me out. Everyone would know I own it. It would be weird.
Okay.
People
uh-huh.
would want to like, hey, can you give me a reservation?
So
all
wait,
that stuff.
wait,
So I
wait.
call it Logan Street. So people leave me alone.
Nice one.
So, wait.
Why? You don't
Were
believe
you
me?
going to say something, or I was going to ask you about your first date with
Yeah.
Joyce?
First
Yeah.
date with
First
Joyce.
date with Joyce.
We went to Joyce. Is if there's one thing that woman loves, it's pizza.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Bachava.
She
was
does.
hoping
She
Bachata.
does love dancing, but she loves pizza. I think even more.
Uh-huh.
And so we went to Paxie's here on 17th Street.
Patchies.
Is that seriously how you say
There's
it?
5
I think
likes.
so.
There's 5
Patchies?
likes.
I think it's Patchies.
Mr. Mizrahi, you gotta refresh.
So you guys been saying Paxies the whole time?
Paxies.
Sounds like
If
my
you haven't
sister.
liked the stream, we never really ask for subscribers or likes or anything. If you subscribe and you
Yeah.
like, we love you. We love you if you don't, but half the people here haven't liked the video, so if you could do that, we appreciate it. Go ahead with the
Neil,
Paxies.
please don't interrupt Will's beautiful
Sorry.
date story with
So
a
you went to
bag.
Patty's pizza place?
Patty's Pizza.
Patchies, right?
Patty's.
It's Patchies, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Patchies.
Are you serious? Do you
No,
think so too?
it's Patchies.
People have said Patchies. To
No,
me.
you're kidding. It's not Patchies. It's Patxi. How do you get patchy from that?
How do you get
Paxi.
Paxi?
Because there's an X in
Patsy.
it.
I mean, Paxi is the phonetics.
No, but don't
people
ask.
always have said Patchies.
Well, maybe that's the cool hipster thing in Denver.
Patchy?
Yeah, I
Anyway,
know the people were
Denver
from the
ruins
people were from
everything.
Chicago.
Denver,
So then, yeah,
Denver
don't
ruins
trust them.
everything. Denver ruins
So
Phonics,
we go there.
literacy.
We
Oh,
had
See,
a
look,
Pachis.
Pachis.
Patchies.
Pachis.
Patchies.
What did you say?
I said Patchies, but it's Patchies, I guess. I don't know.
Patchies.
Pachis.
Nice one.
Yeah, Patchies. Hold on,
Pachis.
just so our
Wow.
just so our viewers can actually see that I'm not full of it. Wait.
Like non.
Oh, sorry. This is
Non-cheese.
the boat guy.
It's okay.
We'll pull it up for them. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay,
Keep
I'll
going.
go ahead with my story. It was a good first date. To be honest, I feel like our relationship, it was like
Pachis.
I had a good first date and there was no really expectations around it. It wasn't the best date I've ever been on, but it was really good conversation. I thought that she was super smart. Had
Wait,
a cool
what did
background.
you do after?
Pachis.
Nothing.
Had to.
That was funny.
So you guys just hung out.
We
had a good
split a
first date?
pizza.
Yeah.
I don't even think I gave her a kiss goodnight. I gave her a hug and was like, hey, let's do something again. And then
Yeah.
following weekend, hung out again. And then it was, we went. And then the more I hung out with her, the more I'm like, oh, okay. No, I like her. Oh, I like her more.
Yeah.
Ooh, this could be something. And then here we are, ladies and gentlemen. One day until marriage.
What was it
What a
that was
beautiful
like,
moment.
okay, this girl is the one for you? Was there a one thing that was like, was there a realization moment that was like, all right,
This is something that I think I'll probably say too on the altar,
Respect.
and I think people do say
Respect.
say this in their things in their speeches or whatever,
vows.
in their vows.
Yeah.
But it like a big part of what I am looking for in a partner is someone that makes me better, and I do think like Joyce is one of the most like selfless, caring, just good human beings I've ever met. And
Nice.
that alone is like
Yeah.
Hard to find.
It's hard to find, and just like that alone, I'm like, I just respect you for being you.
Right.
That's just amazing that you, because I'll be honest,
You stink.
I kind of
You stink.
I
Let's
can
be
be
real.
selfish. I can
You
be
stink.
I stink.
Jay stinks. I stink. I'm probably the stinkiest. For the
well,
no,
you don't wear
actually, I-
deodorant.
I'm
so
probably-
yeah,
I'm
you
probably-
definitely are
I'm
the.
probably
I don't
the stinkiest.
sweat
Yeah.
either.
I'm probably the stinkiest.
I don't
do
sweat
wear deodorant.
either.
I slice through deodorant like a knife through butter, baby.
No, yeah, finding someone who's genuine, who has a good soul, who's down to earth, who understands you, especially you. You're
It's Colby, exactly. It's like people describe it. It's like a kindling getting lit compared to a log. Like there can be that initial flame that happens, which people call right, and then it
yeah,
can
it's
burn
called
out,
lust.
and then it burns out really quick.
Yeah.
But if you're using that to start a bigger fire, a foundation, then you have something that you can actually like rely on, and that's going to last long term. And that's how I see it. Like and that's what, like, honestly, a lot of what before my number one fear in life, and not really anymore, but my number one fear in life for the longest time was getting a divorce. That seems like the worst thing ever. Like you
It's
feel
not. I don't think it's fun.
no, but just the
You know what I
idea
mean?
that
Oh,
you
it sounds really bad.
that
Yeah.
you love someone
great.
and you get married and you think that things aren't going to change, and then all of a sudden something changes. Like Joyce is the only person I've ever loved and that I've said that to.
Other than me?
including family and friends.
Yeah.
She's literally the only person he's ever felt the emotion love
Yes.
for. So all you
And
guys
so-
watching doesn't love you.
For the record, he doesn't
For the
hear
record,
it.
Will does
Brad, I
not
love you.
I
watching
love
this.
you.
Will
Brad
does
in the
not
chat,
love you.
I
He
love
loves-
you.
He loves Joyce and Joyce alone, and you're gonna have to
Joyce.
live with that if you like him.
He's
Curran,
the only one.
Colby,
The
Sarah,
only
113.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how long you've known him.
Yeah.
How many times you bought him drinks. How many
Yeah.
people you've.
I just love what Will's cousin said. She said, "Joyce, I'm a pizza too," and then she goes, "Person."
No, that not cousin. That's
Or
my
what?
niece.
Yeah, your niece.
Juju.
Sorry. She said she's a pizza. Turtle wax is a pizza, everyone.
So yeah, I mean, that's basically when I knew, and that also
beautiful.
took some time. There was never like one moment that I'm like, oh yeah, this is a person.
Colby
It's
put it
more
well.
exactly. It's just like it happens over time, and then you get that stronger and stronger feeling. And really, that's how I've lived my life, is going off of gut feeling and feeling more than anything. Like, I have a very logical side to me, but how I got the truck that I like, the apartment, the friends, the wife, it's like a lot of that comes from a gut feeling that I've trusted, and it's paid off so far. So
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I mean, we're all rooting for you. You know, we hope you guys make it, right? It'd be real awkward if you didn't. You know, we're just we're out here like recording this episode, and then in 3 months they're just like, delete that shit. I hate her so much.
No, I don't see that.
I was wrong about everything. My gut feeling
I
was
don't
wrong.
see it.
I should have used logic. I should have thought logically. No,
Why, Brain? Why? No, that's
I wasn't thinking, Jay.
Jay.
That's what it was. A warning sign when I
Jay,
gave that speech.
it's the night before my wedding.
Oh, it's not your real wedding. Everyone.
That's a real.
I'm just kidding.
I'm
No.
a real boy.
No, I love Joyce.
No.
I think she is an amazing person. I think she's a real catch and just a
They're
really
a
special
good
person.
fit.
And you guys
They're-
are a great match. Yeah,
they're
And she's
absolutely a
It's
good
joke.
fit.
It's a comedy podcast.
Really?
guys.
They're
Get
a
it.
good fit.
Yeah.
I have no idea what she sees in Will. I have no idea. I don't know if she has her blinders on. She just has a bad eyesight. I'm
Yeah.
still trying to figure it out.
She
but
goes to
I'm
the
happy.
eye. She goes to the eye doctor and goes, "Oh my God, is that what he looks like? Jesus Christ!"
She cleans
You've
her
had
ears out.
20/80 vision for 10 years,
exactly.
Joyce Carter.
Well,
Oh,
I
don't wanna
think
say her
that's
name.
a huge part of it too. Is
No.
that she is so
No,
logical.
she's smart. Both
that
of you guys are smart.
it makes
She's
like
logical.
I
yeah.
don't
She's
have
logical.
whenever like that was a lot of what ended previous relationships is in like, seriously, what are you thinking? Like, why would you ever do that? Whereas when it's a smart, logical person, you're just like, okay, that makes sense.
Hiccup.
If you're a smart, logical person.
We'll just vomit onto the mic. Love you, bro.
Well, the thing
Beautiful
is with Joyce,
moment.
Joyce verbally.
Your family loves
the
you,
thing
too.
I love about
Family
them,
chat.
Joyce verbally never lies. Will's hips never lie. So that's why I love about them. That contrast is so good.
That
it
might be
works.
might be the best.
That was the line of
joke
the
of
night.
the-
That was the
yeah.
line of the night without a punchline. That was
Mine
set
didn't
up.
go over very well.
Oh, none of them did, Jay. None of them did.
Yeah, Jay's like, oh, so a divorce and 2
Yeah.
months. That
Man,
would
that'd be
suck.
hilarious,
That would
right?
suck, you loser.
Imagine you don't ever love another
Saying all
person
this,
again.
You don't got to lean into the mic.
All right, let's go into the
It's
video.
fun that
Do
way.
we have a
Picking this
video?
up.
Do you have a link?
I have one link.
Oh,
All right, go ahead.
Jay.
Yeah.
Wait, can everyone pause and hear what Jay just said? You don't have to lean into the mic, Will. Jay,
we
Mister,
flipped it.
we flipped the
We
squid.
flipped the
flipped
mics,
the
and now
switch.
now
First,
the picking
talking
is
to the
great.
mic. Now talk away
Yeah,
from the
exactly.
It's
mic.
a delicate balance.
Oh
It's like the Goldilocks
It's
zone.
no, it's called Jay wanting to control my life.
So-
Oh, you
Never mind. Talk as close as you want. I'm sorry. I never should have crossed that boundary.
you don't own me.
Exactly. You do not control me. I'm like, okay. Just looking
right.
at the audio.
My
levels.
body, my rights.
Just look at
My
the audio
choice.
levels.
My choice.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Duke.
You can't. I can't win. If I say look
Duke
into the
is
mic,
battling.
I'm
Duke
a
is battling.
a nag. If I say
All right, what's the video?
move away, I'm a
Jay?
tyrant.
Jay has a video for us, or an article, or something. for us.
14-7.
Oh,
that sounds like a
Houston ahead of
football
Arizona.
Oh wait, is that why you guys went to
Houston.
Putchies.
the other day? Is that because
Putchies.
was the place where you had your first date?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so you guys. That's
Well,
why you
it was
went
actually
Sunday?
closed.
Uh-huh.
Wait, how is?
Oh no,
How is?
Putchies.
was closed.
Yeah.
Wait, how is?
How's what?
How is
Putchies.
pizza? Is it good?
It's expensive.
I love
Is it?
Putchies.
pizza. Okay.
That's
Who
nice.
invited?
Who invited Will to?
Putchies.
Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, mine isn't really good.
Both
but
of
but
the
we'll
planet's
talk about it.
poles are
It's just
experiencing
it's a little more serious than
extreme
you
heat.
know, what we're doing. So basically, both Antarctica and Arctica, both were like super hot at the same time, and they were like, "That's never happened." So basically, Antarctica was 70.
Oh, I have a story.
70 degrees warmer than average, and the Arctic was 50 degrees warmer than average on the same day. So there's freakish heat waves on both of the poles. I thought that was kind of weird.
When was this? Was this like
The other
recently?
day, last Friday or something.
Antarctica was 70 degrees
Back in the
warmer than
1920s.
average?
Antarctica,
70
yeah,
degrees?
70 degrees warmer
That's
than.
huge, dude.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Was it still in like in the 40 degrees Celsius? Oh, 40 degrees Celsius warmer.
70 degrees.
But it was still-
40 degrees Celsius.
It was still negative temperature, which keeps the ice. What I'm thinking of is the polar
No.
ice caps. So sorry everyone, I think I tore my shoulder like 2
It's all
days ago.
cyclical. Like
I
it'll
think
go,
that it's still negative temperature though, so it'll keep
yeah.
it as ice,
It's
right?
still like freezing,
Well,
I think. But I think like
it goes
they
both
say the
ways.
heat wave doesn't happen usually until later in the year. Like it's supposed to be, it's like fall in Antarctica right now and spring in the Arctic.
Mm-hmm.
So they were saying that like usually Antarctica doesn't get warm until much earlier, and then the Arctic's also been super warm.
Do you believe in global warming? Are you a global warming enthusiast?
I don't believe in global warming.
Enthusiast.
Not
I'm not
enthusiast.
I don't
Enthusiast.
believe in.
Believer.
I don't believe in global warming.
You don't believe it?
No.
You just saw it right there. 70 degrees and 50
No, I
degrees.
believe in climate change. See how I flipped the script on you like that?
Well,
because
what is
it's
it?
not-
I just think it's getting hotter.
But no.
Checkmate, atheist.
And in places where it's cold, it's getting warmer. In places where it's
Yeah.
normally
So it says they're
It's
both
not
warm,
getting
it's getting colder.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay, so-
It's change.
Okay, you believe in climate change. So
Yeah.
you still believe in the
Yeah,
fact
do you
that
see
Yeah, there's
the
a lot of
polar ice
numbers
caps
here.
are melting, right?
Yeah.
They
You
say
believe
it's
that?
not clear though if it's climate change. I mean, it's clearly
Well,
a change
so
that happened to the climate.
this is a-
70 degrees?
I have
seems
a
like
story.
change.
Yeah.
And it's not going to be the greatest story, but I was just
Shocker.
on.
Anyway, blah blah blah. It's all melting.
Anyways,
Go
I
ahead, Will.
had
so we're all
this
going to get flooded. And it's gonna
just
be
recently. I went on this. It was a specific
Tinder
like
date.
oil and gas an oil and gas related
Not what I'm drinking.
conference, and so they're talking about. So do you guys know what ESG is?
Emerald Sapphire Gold, the '90s
Ooh.
band.
Not
Tiny-
a bad guess. I didn't know that existed,
Yeah,
but no,
they're
that's
good.
wrong.
They're good. Tiny sticks.
Neil?
Tiny sticks.
No.
Environmental social governance. And so what the whole idea behind this is no matter what the company, there is a stronger focus on oil and gas companies these days, but in general, a lot of companies are going more towards this ESG initiatives. And what that is like having a sustainable business that provides like environmental that you're actually looking at the environment and what your company is doing to it.
To what
So-
extent?
well, and that's the thing. They're
Right.
starting to. It's a very new concept, and now they're starting to like nail down what that actually means. And so, what are they tracking? So a lot of like carbon footprint, all this stuff. So then socially, also like how it relates to the people where you're working. And then the governance as far as like how government relates back, like the regulations relate back to what you're doing. So it's all kind of about sustainability and how you can be a better company and like do the right thing, basically. So I'm in this conference and it's all about how oil and gas, like these are the things we can do, blah, 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 blah. Well, they had a geologist on, and to me, it just came across as like, somewhat maybe know your own crowd, but also
Know your
just
audience?
know your audience. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like I have so much respect for the guy for the balls because he was
went
just
to
like
the oil and gas conference. And
he went
said-
to
what
the
did
oil
he
and gas
say?
conference and was like, climate change exists. This is the ice cores mapped over the years. We can tell how much CO2 is getting released. And so, you know, he went back, I think, is 500,000 years, and it's cyclical. We get up to 19th century, rink, it goes straight up. And so,
Automobiles.
well, everything.
That's
yeah.
a good call.
But
and
then
like a lot of
19th
cows,
century.
right? No, wait. I heard the cow's
the
thesis
cow
isn't real.
No, it's real.
Oh, okay.
It's 100% real.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Cow farts are
then it
killing
become-
us slowly, brother.
there
Killing us softly with cow farts.
the agricultural stuff. I mean, they've kind of proven that because it's the land. So then they're cutting down the forest to provide
The rainforest.
the rainforest to
Yeah.
then get
Not just any forest.
land to then feed produce a crop to then feed the animals, and then the water. I mean, that goes on and on. But to
Yeah.
me, the funny story was like the guy just like got on this thing and went on. It was a good 45 minutes about like, hey guys, this is my spotlight, and I'm going to tell you. And I know there's people on the call that are like, oh, it's, blah, blah, this Democrats tell me what.
Who invited the liberal?
I think
Exactly.
we're 100 years from 20 to 25% of the planet evacuating from Earth.
Evacuating?
Yeah.
Well,
reducing the population of Earth so that it can remain sustainable.
do you know
because
what's-
there's going to be too many people, so it's going to become a Star Trek.
Do you know what's
Okay,
reducing?
I think we're going to
Thanos?
become.
Do you know
no,
what?
I'm not Thanos.
No. Ready for this? Do you know
I
what's
could
reducing
see
the
that.
population?
What?
The COVID vaccine, brother.
So you think Earth? You think Earth?
Turtle Wax says
But
30%
not
of
really.
the Earth's water is going to disappear.
So you think Earth is killing
Or
people
maybe that
on
was
purpose?
Julia. Is
this yours?
Wait.
No,
Will,
mine's
Will,
good.
listen.
Yeah, it's mine. It's empty.
COVID is killing people,
So it's
To
good for
reduce
the environment.
That's
the
what.
population
Yes.
of Earth.
Yeah.
But it hasn't. It's not. There's no footprint on that though. 1 million people.
Guys, I actually...
United
No,
States.
supposedly, what everyone's saying is, oh no, it's not. It's gonna these blood clots, people with no health problems. I don't believe this.
Are the
For the
vaccines-
record,
the vaccine's going to kill us next.
it's already in our system. It's going to kill us. It's like a timed bomb.
It's a time bomb vaccine.
So all
Yeah.
the people that didn't get the vaccine will survive.
Yes, and then they're gonna be like, ha ha! All my friends and family are dead.
Yo,
But
actually...
I was right.
Guys,
Yeah.
I
Suckers!
found footage from that conference you were talking about just now. Will, you ever seen this?
What's the timeline?
You ever heard?
As the EM field becomes more and more unstable, we'll start seeing isolated incidents. One plane will fall from the sky, and then two, and then
Fall
in
from
a few
the
months, everything electronic will be fried.
This is him
This
talking.
isn't
This is him.
copyrighted.
Superstorms
This,
with hundreds of light
this
years
is him
per square mile.
talking about climate change.
After
This is
that, it
what's
gets
going to
bad.
happen.
The Earth's EM field shields us from the solar winds,
You hear that?
which are a lethal blend of
Electromagnetic
radioactive
field,
particles
EMF.
and microwaves. When that shield collapses, microwave radiation will.
Wah, 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 wah,
Look,
wah.
this is what's going to happen when the
Our
climate
planet.
changes.
Dr. Zimsky,
What the?
You never seen this?
this is
No.
the sun.
That's the sun.
This is the Earth.
That's the earth.
Will.
That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna light a flamethrower.
Look,
Never seen this
this
movie,
is the
but
best
knew
movie
it.
ever. That's climate change for you.
3 months, gentlemen, and we're back in the Stone Age.
You hear that?
Full year, the field collapses, and that.
There it is.
So no, that's definitely. That's true though. Like if there's a big enough solar flare, what happens is the sun is so far away that it has these solar flares, and they most of the time just shoot off into nowhere. If we had a direct impact of a solar flare, it would wipe out all electronics. It's like a EMP bomb.
You saw it? The Core.
Well, I thought what your
That-
thing
the
was
Core
gonna.
is like the best movie ever.
I've never seen it.
Oh,
I love it.
God. Aaron
Um,
Eckhart, the Two-Face. He's the main guy.
Yeah. Looked like it. The one thing though that I thought that what your article was going to talk about is how the polar fields are slowly, like they've found throughout history, they go back in the geologic record and can find where
The magnetic
the
fields
magnetic flips
reversed.
from north to south, and how much that would just mess everything up.
Do you know the acronym for that magnetic field?
MAGA.
EMF.
Neil's like,
Can you tell us?
that's a
what
callback
that
to
stands
Neil
for?
being like
Electromagnetic field.
electromagnetic
Stupid.
field.
He said it in the video.
EMP. What? Oh,
EMP is like what
EMF.
happens when a nuclear bomb goes
Yeah.
off.
Well, and I don't know. There's like a
was making a
specific.
joke.
Do I have something on my head, or am I just greasy? You're staring up.
I was just blowing upwards.
Oh, but you're looking at not my eyes. You're looking up. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at your eyes.
Look at the
Oh
comments.
shit.
This,
Oh.
that,
Shoot.
what? I'm looking at Will. He goes, "What
There's
are you
only
looking
one person that could save us, and his name is Sasquatch. You ever heard of him?
Cole?
Have you
Yeah.
ever heard of him?
Yeah. Okay.
Sasquatch.
You believe in Sasquatch existing?
What
do
do you
you
mean?
truly?
Do I believe?
Do you believe that there's a real?
See,
Oh, I
Colby,
know
let's
there's
hit on that.
Let's hit on
I
Colby.
really do.
Hey, Colby, looking good, baby.
Man,
No?
I think so.
All right,
I
sorry.
Can you
Ex-
explain for the people who are listening to the
Okay.
audio version that we never
Cole,
post?
my boy Colby in the chat said certain members of my family would legitimately welcome a mass extinction because it validates their view of the biblical end times. Isn't that sad that people want to be so right about, I don't care what your ideology is. It's like, oh, people are dying. You need Jesus. Or it's whatever it is. Or it's like, oh, you shouldn't take the vaccine. It's like, you could see mass extinction and think, oh, I'm so glad I was right in this situation and not like,
Told you
do
so.
Yeah.
The earth's like on fire, like in the movie, and he goes, "Told you so. It was in the Bible." Yeah, that
Yeah.
person's gonna be everyone's favorite person when the apocalypse is happening.
Yeah.
The person just goes,
I bet they're real
"See?
fun at parties."
See? Why do you
Yeah.
think I've been doing this all the You know, it's like, even if it is gonna end, you want to spend your life preaching to people.
I did
about
see
it?
something about coral reefs, that the ecosystem in water is they're not the fish are not getting enough oxygen from the coral reefs.
Well, because the coral
they're
reefs
dying?
are dying.
Why are the coral reefs dying?
Because the water temperature is getting too high, and so what that's doing is it's killing it off. And then there's something to do.
So the fish can't eat.
Well,
The fish
coral,
can't eat.
Well, no,
coral
we can't
live.
eat.
the
Yeah.
coral doesn't.
And there's no more sushi.
Oh,
yes.
90% of the world's fisheries are in danger of collapse. There's
So you're
not gonna be
telling
sushi
me
in
my
a few
California
generations.
roll is done?
I mean, that's
Yeah.
not even big.
California-
How many years?
Is there any actual fish in
No,
there?
it's
Imitation
artificial
crab. It's
imitation crab.
Yeah.
The
I'll
tuna,
give
you
you-
shouldn't be eating
You're
tuna.
like, what?
What?
Tuna, you shouldn't be eating tuna. Because they catch these massive
They
fish.
said it was fresh,
What do you think, California?
artificial.
There's no California fish, Neil.
What do you
think?
mean? I live in Colorado, right next to the ocean, and you're telling me it's artificial crab that I'm eating?
Is this Juju in the
Since
chat?
when?
Dude,
Is
I
this-
feel like we got a bunch of climate scientists in the chat today.
Look
Someone
at,
needs to come out and chat and just be like, global warming's not real. You're all wrong.
Is Juliet dropping knowledge, or is everyone? Is it a group chat thing? Because in the beginning we had the same water and the less population, so the water was easier and the plant. Oh no, this
Sunscreen.
is Juliet.
Sunscreen also apparently.
So what they're
kills the
teaching,
coral.
this is actually a pretty good thing. They're actually like teaching this in schools. Like, hey, you guys are kind of fucked.
About what?
Hey, can you
About-
watch your language, sir?
No, but
we have kids
th-
watching.
there are kids watching, and I specifically used, like, I saved my F-bomb for that reason because
I don't like
is
it.
So
I don't
sometimes that's the right word to
I'm
use.
dropping knowledge.
It is. But what they're learning, and then that's why what happens
Well,
is
pick it
then
up.
it becomes like an existential thing for like.
Well, they
a
did that
third,
to our
fourth grade.
generation too. But you know,
I
the-
don't
like it. They
know.
did. Yes,
Really?
they did.
Yeah, they did for at least
Oh, yeah.
for us.
Well,
We're supposed to
the
be
quality
dead.
education.
We're supposed to be flooded. We're supposed to be dead.
Have you ever heard of Silent Spring? Silent Spring. It was like a book in the 70s.
that on
written
Netflix?
by somebody named Sarah or something.
Sarah 113.
Not her, but
Oh,
basically, Silent Spring was like the first book that was about like how pollution.
yes,
is,
Brad.
pollution is like killing things, and basically it was like a movement in the 70s that made everyone really environmentally conscious, and that kind of birthed like a lot of the conservation and that kind of
Upfronts,
stuff.
yeah.
So that what they're saying is like education is the main tool to actually get people to care, because like, you know, back in the day people didn't care. They would just dump things everywhere.
Well, they were dumping nuclear waste in the ocean. They're like, it'll work out. It's like, wait a second. Maybe
Yeah.
that's not good. No, it's insane. Well, then that's the whole thing. Like, we know more about outer space than we do about our own ocean. You ever heard that, brother?
I mean, I hate space. I hate outer space.
Why?
I'm so sick of it. I love watching things
It's
about
like
outer space.
overrated.
It's just like I like watching like space shows, but I don't like the idea of actually like going into space.
I wouldn't want to go to space.
And I don't think
Oh,
we should even
wow.
really. Be
I think
trying
we're
to go into
privileged to
space.
be on
Sarah.
Earth. I think we're
Yeah,
privileged
right.
to be on Earth, and I think
Yeah.
in hundreds of years from now, most people won't inhabit Earth. So I think we're very lucky to spend this.
They're
time
gonna live
on-
in some space station that sucks.
Juliet,
Yeah, zero gravity. Are you kidding me?
Juliet even knows about
I'll
Silent
get
Spring.
so nauseous.
Sarah, but how am I
COVID was
supposed to?
man-made. I love everyone's talking about like, oh, CO2, da da da, and Brad just throws out COVID was man-made. By the way, Maybe it was.
I think
From a
so.
lab.
maybe it
I
was.
mean,
No,
in
it's from
Wuhan-
Mother Earth, brother.
Well,
Mother
that's
Earth,
the whole thing.
Mother Earth makes
I got
the-
a Neil's got issues whenever
Okay,
you're ready.
Mother
okay, but
Earth
I
makes
want
the
to
best
cover
viruses.
two things.
He wants to cover
One,
two things.
Sarah.
Okay.
Sarah,
This is bachelor
I
party.
am very, very, very white.
Who's white?
I am.
Wait, why are
You
you
are?
telling Sarah you're white?
I can't go to the beach without sunscreen. Ask my sister Kate, who
Yeah.
got a 2nd-degree sunburn.
And that's what we call white privilege. He'll kill the coral reefs. He'll kill the coral reefs just so he can get a tan.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah,
And that's
brother.
what we call white. That's literal white
White
privilege
privilege.
because you're
It's
white.
not a tan.
You need sunscreen.
I need sunscreen to not get a tan. I need a sunscreen
Look, man,
to not
just
get burnt.
Let it burn and then burn over a few times, and then it'll get harder and callous.
And cancer.
Well,
Do you like your bacon
man,
crispy?
we're all getting
Do you
cancer.
like your bacon crispy or chewy? Oh!
chewy bacon?
Makes so much sense.
Really? Wait. You like soft bacon more than hard bacon?
No, I
You
was
just
kidding.
said it chewy.
I was kidding.
Do you like it crunchy?
I
Jay?
like it crunchy.
Oh no. Will,
Sunburn is
you like it
terrible.
crunchy?
In between. There is an
Alright.
in between.
Well, crunch it up, brother.
No, I don't want to crunch it up. This
I
episode
don't want to
went.
crunch it up.
My body is not.
I
a
will
crunchy
not
crunch.
crunch it
I
up,
have
sir.
a Neil's got issues. If you got
We're only an hour 10 in. I
That's
think we
a
could.
lot.
Okay.
Oh my God, Will is actually wanting to go longer.
Let's go longer.
Unlike last week when
Look how
literally
active
everything
I
we
chatted.
said.
Will's like a 12-minute show is good. I'm
Yeah.
totally. Oh my
Guys, it-
Lord.
Well, I think it has something to do
baby
with my
boy,
batch.
baby boy.
I think it has something to do with
we're all
my.
doing this. Look,
I know.
we're all
I'm
doing-
grinding through this show
this-
today with one arm.
Is this bachelor
True.
party gonna turn into a three-way massage?
Only on the right side, brother.
We're just
Three-way with I'm the only one getting massaged though.
Oh God, how uncomfortable is that?
Oh, receiver. Nice.
Anyone
one.
else noticing Jay Slayer's punchlines? Yeah, Colby. Unless it's given to me in advance, then I'm terrible at punchlines.
Well, and also
Thank
what
you, Colby.
happens
Blood
is sometimes, like, I will also say funny things, and Jay will not hear them.
We both. Will goes. Sometimes I say funny things, and Jay and I immediately start laughing.
What happens sometimes is I will say funny things. No, it is true though.
No, but it's Will's bachelor
Will
party.
says-
We can't.
No,
come on.
I-
let's
but-
hype him up.
No, I get what he's saying. He's saying like on the show, he says funny stuff, and then when I'll rewatch, I'll be like, "Oh, that was a hilarious joke. I missed it in real
Yeah.
time." Yeah.
But Colby's on that.
I've never had that happen.
Ran, and he can
Natural
hear 'em.
SPF, Will.
Oh, my mom has like a powder that she puts on. I wonder if that looked into it.
Well, just wear a raincoat to the beach.
No.
Be that guy, dude.
Wear a full body poncho.
Yeah, rain poncho, dude. Come on, you gotta stay safe.
Don't you want
I
the
mean,
coral?
Sarah, I honestly think that most of what, like, literally, I went to a fast food restaurant and I was eating it, and then I was gonna make a joke. I saw on another subreddit, Nostalgia. It was
That's true,
Sobe.
Colby.
Sobe. Did you guys ever remember the Sobe drinks?
Oh, it had a lizard.
Oh
on it.
yeah,
The
It
lizard
was
drinks?
Like, it was like
Juice.
Arizona.
And it was like
It was like
juice.
Arizona.
Yeah,
it
but then
was
also
like
the-
Fruitopia. Remember
Oh,
Fruitopia?
I
Exactly.
like Fruitopia.
What?
Oh, is this the
Sorry, I
Dasani?
did
So-
not.
Dasani water guy
Blueberry
likes
Fruitopia
Fruitopia.
with
They're
hot
just like-
pockets. I didn't get
Hot
50,
Pockets?
I didn't get 50 pounds overweight in junior high for no reason, brother.
You didn't get a massive amount of cancer in junior high for
I
no
got-
reason, brother.
That's called
No,
early
I haven't
onset.
got it yet.
That's called early
I haven't got
onset
it yet.
diabetes. That's,
Yeah.
We call that early onset
Pizza
diabetes.
sticks, ices, and Fruitopia.
Sobe.
When I look back and see why I'm 50 pounds overweight, I think I know.
Five
now.
If
zero,
you
think?
look at
You're
that-
not-
Nobody stopped
you're not
me.
50 pounds overweight.
When I was in junior high.
You were?
Did you hit
I was
a
a fatty.
growth spurt?
Really?
No,
I want to
was
see.
a
I want to
fatty.
see.
You
You
played
were.
tennis? You start
I
playing
want to
tennis?
see fat little boy.
No, even when I
Neil.
was playing tennis, I was just so good at tennis I could play fat.
You were fat. I never seen you fat. I just saw you
You
always
had the
so
fat
skinny.
handicap. You had the
Oh,
fat
I
handicap.
was fat.
We got to see pictures. But the color of
Someone-
Sobe, it's
I
like
was fat.
a lot of the color of Sobe, and then you're saying Hot Pockets. Like, what kind of
Pizza sticks.
stuff are we eating?
Sobe was like a Pepto-Bismol color.
Exactly.
I remember
I was
that.
eating pure chemicals
And
at
they had
least
a
for
pina,
3
they had a
years.
pina colada one, which was like the color of milk. I remember I drank
Yeah,
that one.
exactly.
Oh,
That's-
those were trash.
I cannot believe.
Those
and-
were like Go-Gurt level trash.
I deleted my Facebook.
Go-Gurt, remember
Exactly.
Go-Gurt?
My nieces loved it. They used to freeze them and then eat like frozen
It's like
Go-Gurt.
pure
Bagel
chemicals.
bites.
Oh,
When pizza's on a bagel, you
Toast-
can have pizza
what-
anytime. Remember that? And I
Yes.
was like,
Yeah.
I
What
need
are those little
breakfasting
things?
bagel bites in the
what are
morning.
the little pizza things?
Bagel bites?
No,
Pizza sticks.
no.
Totino's?
No.
Tostinos?
Personal pan pizzas.
No. They're like
So
like
pizza
bites,
rolls. Pizza rolls.
and they get super hot
There's pizza rolls.
pizza rolls. But there's a
No.
term.
well,
for
then
'em.
you tell us. We've told
don't
you
know.
10
no,
terms.
you said it.
Pizza rolls.
Tostinos?
Tostinos.
No, and the little ones.
Bagel bites.
No, the
No.
little
Okay,
ones.
I don't know, guys. I haven't said
I'm
everything.
gonna eat pizza.
Pockets.
No.
Maybe
Guys,
Pizza
does any
rolls.
pizza
no,
rolls?
Totino's
Pizza
pizza rolls.
rolls?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
pizza rolls.
okay.
Totinos or Tostinos.
It is.
I mean,
Tostinos.
what is that?
What is pizza rolls? It's pizza inside of a crust.
It's
Not-
fresh
no, I
mozza-
know. I ate
It's
them.
fresh mozzarella from Tuscany with
With
a little
the
bit of
mozzarella.
pepperoni.
it's mozzarella bufala, and it has to come from a buffalo's milk, not a cow's
It's
milk.
pure
Not a cow's milk.
Italian, okay? Totino's. Have you heard of Totino? You ever heard of the last name Totino's?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Tuscany, brother. Look it up, okay? You're eating Italian delicacy, and you're making fun of it now, calling it cancer? How dare you, dude?
Yeah.
Brad, I'm never eating
How
fish
dare you.
again
Why?
because
Because they're all going away.
yeah.
Man, I love seafood though. I know it's wrong.
Man, I had some oysters Rockefeller
Brad in the
tonight.
chat. I want these.
Oh, it was rock. It was
You know what he used to
Rockefeller.
feed me? Corn dogs. He will admit
Oh,
it. When
yeah,
my mom
corn-
was away. he'd feed me
Oh,
corn-
you
I was a
okay?
fat little-
One story, then we get to it.
You're a little
My
piggy.
I
dad.
was-
So
That's why I'm probably so injured nowadays. My body's like, feed me corn dogs.
it must be something with fathers and hot dogs because for me, whenever
That's a funny statement.
for me it
Dads
was.
and dogs.
Dads and dogs. That's what we should call the podcast. Dads and
Dads
dogs.
That's
and
actually
dogs.
good.
None of us are dads.
And none of us are dogs.
Well,
Well,
Woof, woof.
So whenever my mom would be out of town, it was guaranteed. This is the meal that we would have guaranteed.
all right, Gene. Let me see what you whipped up here, Gene. Come on.
I didn't even know this was
No
a combination.
vegetables. No vegetables.
No vegetables.
That's right.
But
Potatoes?
no.
What?
Okay. Boiled hot dog.
Boiled.
Boiled hot water. You throw the dog in.
Oh, I
boil
know
it.
how to boil a hot dog.
Canned baked beans
Uh-huh.
and cottage cheese.
That
What's
that
this-
last
this-
one?
this-
Ah!
The cheese.
The last one gets me.
No,
I
the
can't do-
cheese.
yeah, no
I
cheese.
can see the pork and beans
Yeah.
with the hot dog, and
That's
you
a
can like
classic.
cut.
It's a
You can
classic.
cut the hot dog into the beans.
Never
but how
happened.
do you go cottage cheese?
What do you
with
even
it?
eat the cottage cheese on?
Nothing.
you
It's
mix it
just
into the beans?
blob of beans, blob of cottage cheese, and a boiled hot dog.
They're not mixed. It's all
No,
it's
it's all
separate
separate.
ingredients? Wait,
I can
so
see
when
like
would you eat
potato
this?
chips. With
Anytime my mom is amazing. I don't realize until I got to be an adult and like started cooking, and
Yeah,
I
well,
still don't.
at least she taught you how to cook, right?
Oh yeah, she taught me so well.
those. You
So-
ever had those eggs?
So
Let me tell you.
no, but
The water really makes.
Legit-
Barely
Legitimately-
scrape them off the pan.
I just want to really shout out my mom right here.
All right,
out
shout out
Jenny
Jenny.
Shout out Jenny Trainer. Chat.
Jenny Trainer. Shit.
She would work at least part-time job, if not full-time job. Come home, have screaming kids. Because it was part-time for a long time where
Brad
she was
with the timing.
oh.
He just learned that you're
Really?
white.
And then make a meal that had vegetables, a starch, and a protein. And it was like all fresh
Yeah.
every single day. And I'd have water to drink. And like
Water's amazing.
Well, I'm just saying, like, I wasn't drinking soda. I was eating a fresh cooked
Oh, I see
meal,
what you mean.
home cooked meal every single day.
That's called
all
mother's
growing
love.
up.
It's like you ever tried
Yeah,
my
it's
You came from her
insane.
belly, dog.
you ever tried my mom's
You
water?
came from her.
You ever tried my mom's water?
She cares about
She
you.
makes
Dads
a-
don't give a shit. As long as they can
she
keep you alive.
makes a mean water.
That's the
Water on the rocks.
You ever tried my mom's water on the rocks? Oh God, she pours it
Yeah?
insane.
Neil, but
dude. It's
still,
insane.
is that not it's crazy?
Moms always
You
care
cook-
more than dads.
Yeah.
Dads will just keep you alive.
Brad?
What?
You're shitting on Brad right now.
No, he knows. He
He's
knows.
like,
well, 'cause
He's
then
like,
that's
I
what
barely-
happened.
I barely care.
He barely likes me.
'cause then my mom would
mom
leave.
loves me.
My
My dad
mom-
taught
really
me
like
tennis, and that's it.
Oh, I don't know. I might have taught him tennis.
Brad taught
No,
you
he taught me how to
the
hit a
life
forehand.
of
He taught me how to hit a
theatrics.
forehand, and now I have no
That's
right
your best
shoulder.
shot.
It's my best
He
shot.
taught
he knows
you
it.
theatrics and entertainment. Brad came from the theatrical shows. He was a professional theater guy, right?
Yeah,
Professional
he traveled,
theater guy.
He traveled
Actor?
the
The
country.
entertainment side.
He was a
Actor.
traveling actor.
Those
He was
words.
a
I-
professional theater kid.
He's a good actor, man. He's good.
Yeah,
man.
well, I'm
He's
saying
a great
that's where you
Santa
get it.
Claus.
Yeah.
Props,
He,
Brad.
he
He's
acted
good at
like he acted
jokes.
like he liked you for your whole childhood.
Right.
I mean, that took commitment.
I'm
that
a
took
pain
commitment.
in the I'm a pain in the butt. And
That's a
he
joke,
acted like
everyone,
he could
by the
take
way.
it. Right. No,
That's
no,
a joke in case you wouldn't realize.
I don't even. I think that was serious.
Okay. Bury him, Chad.
So
Insane. It was the worst meal ever. I like.
I mean,
Sarah,
without the
it's-
cottage cheese, if you had like potato chips with it, I think it's a fine meal. I think it's
Tortillas.
maybe once
Fine
a
meal.
week.
And okay,
But this
so
was like a daily
My mom
lunch?
my mom would be gone because she was getting her master's up at.
Weren't you guys working? Didn't you guys go out to like construction field and everything?
No, this was when I was like 10 years old. My mom was getting her
Why
master's.
didn't you cook? You can boil water.
10 years old? I can't cook.
You can't boil.
I can't
water?
cook now.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. That's true.
Be
You can't
better.
cook now.
Come on.
Be better.
So
I can
my
make
dad,
pasta at
my
10,
dad would
couldn't
either
you?
make that or
I made
Tombstone
pasta at
pizza.
3. Huh?
Tombstone pizza.
Oh,
Those weren't bad.
Tombstones.
They were not good, brother.
You know what was good? Celeste. You guys ever a Celeste pizza?
No.
My dad would always make those. Those were fire. I wish I had a Celeste pizza
Celeste?
right now. Yeah.
Spell it. I've never even heard of that.
Celeste. Almost like your friend.
Yeah.
No
So
way.
Sarah,
Pizza,
right
yeah.
now it's my dad, my mom, my sister, my future brother-in-law, my niece, maybe my other sister, probably not my other niece. She's
Oh.
probably on Roblox right
Juju
now.
is Juliet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now I get it. I didn't
Yeah.
know that the whole time.
Yeah.
I thought there
knew
was
that.
someone named Juju and someone named Juliet, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, Will's niece is in
got
town."
a lot of J's. Yeah.
I love Juliet. What's up, Juliet?
Tombstone. Oh God.
Should we get into Neil's
Let's
got
get
issues?
into it. I think we should
I
just.
got
keep-
an issue.
I think you guys got me drinking. And I just want to keep on talking
About what?
about life,
This is your
brother.
bachelor party.
But
Let
let's
it
hear
out
Neil's
now.
got issues.
Let it out now, Will.
Is that
Duke's down at half. 4 points.
No one cares.
I care a lot.
Duke's down at half? Yeah.
No.
Neil's got issues. Yeah.
All right, this is a short one though. There's no shout outs for anybody. It's straight to the point.
Fular in the chat.
I have cash that I don't know what to do with. I have cash that I don't know
I see
what
it
to
every
do
single time on Reddit. Yep.
All right.
with.
They have
this is
cash. They
not
don't.
from Reddit.
All right.
Okay.
Take it from the top. Neil's got issues. Go.
Yeah.
I have cash that I don't know what to do with.
Talking to the mic.
Inflation is hurting its value, but I have no clue about investing.
Okay.
Where should I put my money? Stocks? If so, what stocks? Real estate? If so, where? Crypto? If so, what
'Kay.
coin? Or none of the above.
How much did he or she say how much, or he, she, or they say how
They
much?
just have cash.
Just cash. See how
On
Nice
hand.
one. Welcome.
Cash on hand. What do I do with it? Real estate, crypto, or stocks? And if so, which one? Or none of the above. Do you go back to the old ways of just saving cash?
I say all of the above.
Ooh.
Right?
You want
Diversify.
Yeah, you don't want to just invest in one thing. I mean, Colby's hitting us with tickers in the chat, but I
Yeah.
mean, you definitely like
ETF in the
you
chat.
want
Let's
some.
go.
You
Okay,
want,
you say all.
yeah.
Give some examples of
Yeah.
each.
Specific.
So for stocks, you probably want blue chip stocks, maybe stocks with dividends.
And you're buying a single company stock.
You want me to give you like companies?
No,
Well, no,
what are you
I'm asking
request-
that. I'm
the
asking
question is,
if you are gonna do a single company. So
Okay.
I wanted to clarify if you're gonna do single company or because you're saying blue chip stocks, but then there's also like blue chip ETFs and mutual funds.
Right. So there's two strategies you can take here. Either you like do what Will's saying, you do some ETFs, you follow the S&P, you find some blue chip stocks, you maybe take a couple risks on companies you believe in, or you just put it all on black baby and go hardcore crypto. You know? what I
No,
mean?
but no.
What is your
Give
advice?
advice. You just
What do
said
you
you
want
want
them
to
to do?
diversify.
Why are you guys yelling at me?
Because
No, 'cause
you're
we're
like this. You're like
You're
this.
all over the map.
You're like this. Hey, you should diversify in all three. Hey, do you ever think about putting it all on black?
Yeah, put it all on
Crypto all the way. No.
You ever heard of nodes,
What is
brother?
your advice?
You
What
can't
is
always,
your advice?
You can't always drive with a seatbelt. You can't always bike with a helmet. Sometimes you got to take a little riskier investment. But 95% of the time, you should probably invest in things that are tried.
Give
and true.
actual advice,
what
Jay.
would you do in their
Actual
situation?
advice.
I am. Wait, what is the question? You guys are.
Because you're giving
Spec-
two. You're giving
yes.
2 points. You're giving like the angel and the devil.
Yes.
I
You
want
got to
Give-
balance. You got to walk the middle path.
Okay, well then, if you walk the middle path,
do they
give
do that?
specifically what they
How do they
have
do that? I don't think-
$15,000.
I don't think he really wants to walk the middle path.
I don't think so
he's-
either.
I don't think that's advice that he believes in. I think he's giving what everyone else.
That's not a
advice.
winner
What is
attitude.
your advice, Jay? I want it from you.
You guys just want to know what I'm invested in. Is that
No.
Okay.
What
We
would
don't
you
care what you're invested
recommend
in. What is
a
your
person with
recommendation?
$20,000 to invest in?
What is
So
it?
put X amount on this, X amount on that.
Yes,
Is that what
yes,
you're looking
Yeah.
specifics. We want
Percentage.
specifics.
for? Okay, so
Forget the money.
So you guys have to
Percentage.
do this too. then.
Percentage.
You guys
Yes,
Okay,
have
of
to
I
course.
will.
Yeah.
All right. So we have $20,000.
Oh.
No, just percentage. Forget the money. Just
No, yeah,
percentage.
it was-
Could be
Okay.
1,000. Could be 20,000. Doesn't
Okay.
matter.
I would say
Percentage.
put. If it's just cash, if it's money, okay. First off, if it's money you don't actually need, like never invest something you're not willing to lose, because you can lose anything.
Have a safety fund.
I would say 70% stocks, 10% cash, 7% crypto, 7% gold and silver, 6% OTM call options, probably. Just off the top of my head, that's what I would do.
That seems like something that was offered in the chat, but okay. Will, go ahead. What do you think? What would you recommend?
No, I'll give my real one. I would say 30% crypto, and I would say
In what crypto? Crypto in
out
what?
of that, I would say 80% stable coins and maybe 20%
What's stable? If for people that don't know, like me.
Bitcoin, Ethereum.
Okay.
The ones at the top. If you
Dogecoin.
look up all the crypto prices, the ones that are up at the top.
Okay.
Not
Maybe Doge, actually. Maybe Doge, you know? It probably won't lose.
Okay, Ethereum
So,
and Bitcoin,
I
80%.
would
The
say
other
just-
20% growth coins.
Yeah, I mean, like, I did the whole nodes thing. I don't know if that'll pay off, but it's a short-term play, right? It's like,
Is it? Because it
Is
doesn't
it?
seem
Doesn't
like it.
sound like
It
a
seems like a
short-term.
dividend play.
no, I mean, short-term relatively, like, maybe a couple years or
Okay.
something.
Okay, so that
I mean,
that covers
you know,
the
I'm thinking
crypto.
short-term
That's
as, like, less than
crypto.
10 years. So
What
that's
else?
crypto. Stocks, I would say
Thank you, Brad.
probably... It depends if you want to do like ETFs or S&P 500 type things that just like are a bunch of stocks in a basket, maybe 50%, and then the other 50%, you know, companies you think are blue
Wait,
chip.
that was 50%. So how can you say the other 50%? You just said crypto was like 25%.
No, I'm saying 50%
No,
of the
50%
30%.
of the. So in
Neil,
the stock
50,
section.
50% of the time it works
Go ahead.
every time.
Every time.
Yeah. So
Oh, +1 on the pronouns. Thank you for that. I know.
good old USA,
Okay,
love
go
that.
ahead,
Dad.
go ahead, go ahead.
So okay, so you know you do let's say 50% just follow some ETFs, 30% blue chip stocks, and 20% risky stocks. You know,
Okay.
maybe some cannabis stocks like Neil pushes, or some
I
gambling
think
stocks,
some-
some pen gaming. You know, something like that. Last 30%. I mean, I don't know. I guess you got to keep some cash around, but if you want to invest all of it, I mean.
No, some cash is fine. I
If-
think that's fair. I don't
Yeah,
think
I
he
mean,
has to
I
put
think you
everything
could probably keep. I mean, I like to keep a good amount of cash on hand, right? So maybe just keep that.
in.
with
Like 6 months worth of your salary on hand.
I've never invested in precious metals or gold. Have you ever bought gold or silver?
No.
No,
Because you don't get to own it. You don't get to actually own it.
Colby, I love it.
Flonase.
Flonase,
I love flonase.
Beans,
is in
rice,
there.
and
Minimum $100,000
I do think-
stockpile
I
of
do-
beans, rice.
I do think.
Colby,
Wait,
wait.
I do think that COVID will come back. I don't think. this is the
Wait.
end
Let me
of
just
COVID.
respond to that, Colby. If
I
you
think we're in a
if you had
downside.
$100,000 of beans and rice, you'd be paying more money to store the beans and rice,
That's
probably than it would be worth long term. You'd be paying tens of thousands of dollars over the course of a decade
Not if
to
you have a
store
big
your
house.
beans and rice.
Okay.
$100,000 of beans and rice. You know
Neil-
how much beans and rice that is?
That's a lot. I mean, do you
Have
know
you
how,
seen my crawl space?
Full of beans and
Um,
rice. Overflowing.
Do you want to go or should I go?
No,
I
go
can go.
ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, because Neil's like,
If
you
I
guys
have-
are dumb. I'm going to tell you what the
No.
real thing is.
If I
He's right.
have,
He's right.
we're just gonna say X amount, right?
The percentage. It doesn't matter about
Yep,
the amount.
okay.
That should not be
And
negligent.
so the only clarifying question, because I think this is very important, do I have a safety fund? Do I have any money in cash, or is this
I have
all my
cash that I
cash?
don't know what to do with.
So
you are using the safety fund. You are using
So
the
assume,
fund.
Okay,
assume that that's
okay.
included. Assume
This
that's
is
included.
the fund. You're
Okay.
using the fund of cash. You have a fund of cash, and you don't know what to do with it.
Okay,
You have
so
all this
it's
cash.
okay.
You can
I
create
am
a-
immediately putting 50% of that away. I'm gonna have 50% in cash because, and
That's-
this is me specifically. I don't my industry that I'm in is very cyclical, and you don't have the job security. So I'm going to have that as a safety net.
Okay.
50%. The other 50%. I'm honestly going all stocks and not specifically individual stocks. I'm going ETFs, and I'm looking at growth markets and stuff that pays back dividends. Two things. So I'm thinking.
Sorry, I fell asleep when I was in that financial advisor meeting because your investing strategy is boring, Will. That's the most boring
It's not
boring way to
boring
invest.
when money comes in.
It's not
So-
gonna be boring when he's balling and we're all broke.
Yes.
Yeah, 10% a year, baby. Let's go.
Hey,
10% compound.
guaranteed.
Come on.
Compounded.
Come on, brother.
33.33.
Repeating, of course.
Percentage of survival.
So
God.
I would honestly
Oh,
go
my shoulder.
high dividend
Oh,
Vanguard.
baby
I think
boy, baby boy.
I don't know
baby
the
boy,
specific
baby
one
boy.
Colby mentioned. Oh, it's probably a technology one. Yes, I'm gonna go.
I say listen
half
to
of-
Colby. Call Colby and have him do your investing.
That's how
That's my
I've tried
advice.
to
Don't
live
listen
my
to me.
life.
I don't have any money. I'm poor as fuck.
I try.
Listen to Kobe.
I try-
Sorry, Juju.
I try to get advice out of Colby, and he most of the time gives it. But I'm like, hey man, this is legitimately how I feel. You're the smartest person I know. Just tell
Thanks.
me.
We're both sitting here at the table, but thanks.
Oh no, you guys are
Appreciate
dumb
that.
fucks compared to Colby. And it's true.
It's his bachelor party.
To me, I'm just like, hey, you do whatever you're gonna do. Let me just throw some money on whatever you're doing, and I hope I can ride on your coattails because you're off, sir.
It's freshman year of college all over again.
Exactly. I learned my lesson. That's the whole thing. But to me, it's like I would think that the VTI must be like a Vanguard technology index. I agree with that. I also like there's a Vanguard, and specifically Vanguard has low expense ratios for their like managed.
Yeah, because when you're not
funds.
making any profit in a year,
No.
you got to worry about that
So you're just-
0.0035%, right?
You just don't know what you're talking about. That's what that comes across as. I
mean, how
like
often are you
high
trading
dividend
here?
funds. I'm not trying. I literally the only time I've ever sold was when I needed the down payment for my my current condo. I'm always going to be a buy and hold guy, and I don't like the stress of checking daily when it goes down and getting worried when it goes up, feeling good. I don't like that. I'm just going to throw money at it and close my eyes and hope something good happens in 20 years. That's how I see it. I like that standoff approach. So that's why I'm going that ETF route. And that's why the Vanguard approach makes more sense to me, because they have the lowest funds or the lowest like expense ratios.
Expenses.
And then also like those high dividend funds.
Do you
it
know
doesn't
what the
matter.
expenses are? Do you know what the ratio is? The percentage.
Like 0.05.
No, it's
Wow,
not.
so is that what I
That's
just
a
said?
lie.
Oh, wait.
There's no
wait.
way it's
I think this is
0.05. Maybe 0.5.
I think this is a good time.
0.5.
Well,
0.5.
0.05 and 1 is a massive jump. It's 20 times.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, guys.
So which one is it?
I think I need to take a moment here to
0.05%? No way.
I think I need to take
No
a moment.
way.
Under
Colby.
1%.
That was beautiful advice, Will.
0.05%, Colby. There's no way, dude.
Neil,
They're
we'll
not
let you
making
go.
any.
0.05. Let's go.
5 basis points?
Neil's
There's
chomping.
no way.
Neil is chomping at the bit. But I just want to wait, Neil, before you go. I just want to thank our sponsor, Vanguard. This episode brought to you by Vanguard. Lowest expense ratios in the game. Invest your future in Vanguard. Vanguard will be here when you're dead, and it was here before you were born.
Absolutely.
So get
Too
real.
big to fail.
So get real and get Vanguard. Thanks, guys. And enter promo code WIW for Who Invited Will on Vanguard.com to get 10% off a free financial consulting session. That's 10% off a free financial consulting session. Thank you, guys. Vanguard.
Some of this so you can go.
Yeah,
That was the best.
there you go.
That
So
was
anyway,
the best ad read of all
Yeah.
time.
Thank-
That
yeah.
was a legendary ad read.
They wrote the
because
copy.
it's real.
They wrote the copy.
It was legendary because it was real.
Yeah, they wrote the copy.
Shout
I
out
just- yeah.
Vanguard, 0.05, 5 basis points. We love you. Invest in Vanguard.
Colby, I said 0.0035. I meant 0.035, and I was the closest. Just let you know.
Correct.
Will goes, that comes across as you don't know what you're talking about.
0.03. that's
Meanwhile, I was right, actually.
0.03 if that's the percentage for the expense.
Neil, give your advice. Let's hear it.
Unreal, Neil.
Monkey shoulder?
3 words for everybody.
Thank you. Cheers. Happy bachelor party.
Happy bachelor party.
Location, location, location.
No, close though. Dollar cost averaging.
Ooh.
Woo! I've heard of that term before on Reddit.
Bow, 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 bow.
Dollar cost averaging is basically buying
Dollar? Or what was that word you said?
Dollar cost averaging is basically
Dollar.
buying the stock that you love at the price point that you want and not going all in at once. Basically,
Don't
if-
be me.
That's not what that is.
Yes, it is. Absolutely is.
Oh.
Your dollar cost averaging. That means if, let's say, you want to invest $10,000 into a stock, and the stock is $20
Yeah.
at that time, you don't put all $10,000 at $20 a share.
No.
You put $2,500. You put 25%, and then if it goes down, it's giving you a bargain, right? Let's say it goes down.
Yeah.
Let's say it goes down to $17. Now instead of because. Good luck buying at the bottom, Will. Good luck. No,
No.
good luck to you. If you put $10,000 all at $20,
I say
you
good
better
luck
hope
to
it's
you,
going-
sir.
Good
Good
luck
luck to you,
because guess
sir.
what? You're not going to buy at the bottom. You're not going to buy at the bottom.
You think you know the bottom?
It goes down to $17.50.
I was born in
Another
the bottom.
$2,500. Now your average price that you have bought in for is $18.75.
Yes.
Not $20 anymore. Because at
That's
first
quick
you do.
maths.
Yeah, because I'm good at math.
Yeah.
Guess what, Will?
Gross economy.
You didn't buy at the bottom again.
It goes
Shucks.
down again.
It's $13 a share. The market
wait.
is tanking.
Would you-
I think we got a great
The
session
market
from
is
SMB.
tanking, Will.
Wait, Neil.
Another 25.
Neil.
Another one. 2,500. So anyway,
I'm your broker.
dollar cost averaging, if you're going to invest in stocks, is absolutely the way to go, even if you miss it.
I
Let's
have-
say you bought at 20, you hit the bottom. You hit it, Will. You hit it on the head.
Neil,
Still
here,
make a profit.
Let's
You
role
still
play.
make a profit. You got 7,500 to make
Neil.
another.
I'm a person who has cash, and you're a broker, and Will is my husband, and we just got married, and we're just. Why are you smiling?
No, I'm thinking.
Okay.
I'm the husband or
That's
I'm the wife.
A little offensive. You're my husband, but
Okay.
so I'm with my husband Will, and I'm like, wow, we just got married on
Yeah.
a Friday afternoon.
Listen, honey,
Congratulations,
I'll take
you
care of
two.
the finances.
Listen.
I'll take care of the finances.
Our
Wait.
friend recommended Neil. He's a great broker. We just want his advice. Neil, we have 15,000. It's not much, but we just got married. We got
Hey.
a lot of gifts. We want to know what to do with it. What do we do?
Honey,
Hey,
time
good
for
for
men
you.
to talk.
Good for you.
Time for men to talk.
Wait, who's the man? I thought he was the man.
It's a joke. It's a joke we do. We do
Which
a funny
one is the
joke.
girl?
We
Which
do a
one
is
funny
the girl?
joke. We do
You're
a
the
funny
girl?
joke.
I'm
We're
the
all
one
we're
being
both the girl, we're both the man.
misogynistic.
Okay.
We don't want to get into a pronoun thing. We're here for financial advice.
Before we get into that, congratulations to both of you for saving up that money that you are now willing to invest.
yeah, well,
That's
we
a
don't have any
great start.
kids, so
That's a great start.
yeah,
Okay.
we just saved it.
So, how much is your how much are you willing what is your risk tolerance?
Oh, that's
because
good.
that's going to be very important here because the stock market has ebbs and flows to it. It can go way down, way up, especially individual stocks. Will what's your
Will's
My
wacky
husband's
video
name is
was
Sean,
Yeah.
are you willing
and I'm actually
is this-
seen. It's spelled
Sorry.
the same
how
way.
old are both of you?
Well,
How
wait.
old are you two?
Hey,
How old are you two?
Hey, sorry.
We're
it's,
both-
it's
both-
March Madness. I got to concentrate on
We're
this.
both-
How's Duke doing? Sean,
They're up 5.
let's go.
We're both 30.
Three-quarter
We're both
vote.
32. He's Sean
You're
and,
both
and I'm
32?
seen, but you spell it the same way.
Okay.
It's SEAN, but he's Sean and I'm seen.
Okay.
Okay, so
Sean and Scene, you don't
Yeah.
have kids. You're 32 years old. You have $15,000 to
Exactly.
invest.
That's cool.
I really highly recommend you invest
Dude,
in an
by
index
15.
fund.
So wait, my risk tolerance? My risk
yeah,
tolerance?
what is your risk tolerance? Thank
What-
you. That's the real question.
Sean,
what is
honey,
your risk tolerance?
what's
Can you
your
lose
risk
it all?
tolerance?
Are you okay with losing it all? Or is there
Fuck
a...
it, babe. Fuck it. I got you.
No, he can't. He won't lose it all. He won't spend money on.
Where did you meet him?
He won't buy. He won't buy.
Where did you guys meet?
He
Where
won't-
did you guys meet, Sean?
He won't buy.
No.
He won't spend money
Babe.
on a. He won't spend money on a nice car wash, and he's talking about risk tolerance.
Where
He
did
buys
you
the
guys
cheap-
meet?
We met at
Applebee's.
roller derby. We were doing roller derby, and he was on the other team.
No, he said Applebee's, and you said.
Well,
roller
we
derby?
did
Was that
roller,
after.
we did roller
It
derby.
was
and then
afterwards.
We went to Applebee's afterwards, and we talked there.
Okay.
Roller derby.
Okay. Have you
Babe.
invested before?
I've invested in myself because I have a lot of confidence.
Babe, I just
about
noticed how
finan-
deep
my-
your voice is.
It's not as deep as yours, Sean.
Sean, have you, with all due respect, have you been drinking before you came today?
Yeah,
You
it
know
was
You know what he
Applebee's
invested?
happy hour.
You know what he invested in?
Wha-
Coors Light.
Okay.
He's invested about 32 Coors Lights a day since we met. So he probably owns stock in that company.
So,
I
is
hope
it okay,
he does.
Sean,
It's
do
the
you mind
return
if I
that
talk
keeps
to your
on
wife
coming.
about the actual monetary investment, and we get your okay at the end?
Mind if we cut you out of this conversation, honey? Because you don't know the first thing about money.
Sean, I've got candy here. Do you like Mr. Good Bars?
That's a classic broker move. Good bar. You just
You want
offer
a you want a dum dum?
Sean,
Here's a
Sean,
dum dum.
Sean, take all the candy. I'm gonna talk to your wife for a second. Here.
Real
So,
quick.
Go ahead. What? Sean, you
I'm
sound drunk
actually-
as fuck. What do you want me to do about
I'm
that?
actually very curious about this dollar cost averaging. If I had $10,000, am I supposed to slowly but surely spread that out
Yes.
month over month?
or quarterly.
Or you're not going to dump it?
You do not dump it because you
Because
have to
then what
time
happens
the
if
bottom
it,
will.
Oh, okay, but so Neil, same thing. It starts to go up. Dollar cost
Do not
averaging.
change.
Sean, why is your voice so high?
Well, babe, how am I supposed to chase? I'm not a
So
chaser.
what you're telling me the stock is going up now and you're
Yes.
trying to chase it? You need to set a price at what you think the stock is worth. If it's above your price, you do
How do
not.
I set that?
With
You
your-
got to look
with
at the
your-
balance sheet. You got to look at the.
The PE ratio.
Nah, yeah, sure. There's a lot of variables you need to look at the company. You see that its performance quarter to quarter, annual performance,
Wait.
dividends.
No, this is
What
all
do
really
they
good
actually
information.
do?
Sean,
Do you understand
earmuff-
what they
Sean,
do?
Earmuffs, honey, earmuffs.
La, la,
You
gotta look
This
at
is,
their
this is what's happening, all right?
industry
This
as
is
a
what's
whole.
happening. Sean's father's very wealthy. I'm waiting for him to die. You can see he's much older than me. He's an old 32.
All right.
I'm a young 32.
2.13.
Have you heard of Dogecoin before?
I'm waiting for him to die.
Have you heard of Dogecoin?
I want him to Dogecoin right in front of a bus.
Yeah.
So that I can collect the inheritance. Okay,
Alright.
so you help me, and I will give you 10% of the inheritance if you just help me scam Sean out of his money. Honey, you can take the earmuffs off now.
Okay.
We're come back in the room. All right. So-
I already know what you need to invest
Hey,
in.
babe, what are we doing here?
DKNG. It's called DraftKings. All right.
Yeah.
It's the number one
Is it the-
sports book
is it
Oh,
the
what
official-
happened to
is it
what
the
happened to
official
Penn
sports book?
State?
of the NFL.
What happened to Penn State? I thought you were giving us Penn State drop.
I'm not giving you
knowledge.
sports picks tonight. I'm giving you stock picks.
Penn Teller, Penn something, some stock that you
Sean,
were trying to.
Sean, do you like to gamble? Do you
Sean,
like to gamble
earmuffs.
on your phone?
He hit his head. He
yeah,
hit
you
his
do.
head.
I know you. You bet on Penn State last weekend, didn't you, Sean?
Sean, do you have a
Sean?
gambling problem that
No,
you
what-
haven't told me about, honey?
I had the money line.
Hey, stay out of. You had Penn State money line. You know what? Me too. We got snubbed by the refs. Let me tell you. But guess what, Sean? You can stop. You can stop gambling on the games, and you can become the casino. You ever heard of DraftKings?
I want to
Do you
start
fi- is-
gambling
is-
on myself.
You want to
Can
gamble?
I interject here? Is,
Wait.
is DraftKings
He
the
wants to gamble
official
on
sports
yourself.
book of the Who Invited Will podcast? This segment is
It
brought
will
to you
be.
by DraftKings. DraftKings for all your sports book needs. Bet $100 on any sports book, any sport for March Madness, and you get a free bet of negative $73.
There you
DraftKings.
go.
Enter in Who Invited Will.
Bet on
promo code on
yourself and
DraftKings.
win.
Listen, stop betting on these gosh darn games and start betting on the house. DraftKings, DKNG. It's cheap right now.
Okay.
What do you think about that?
I'll probably
let's
dollar cost average.
I like that. I like that. I like what your husband's saying here.
Yeah.
Let's
well, you
start
can see
now.
why I married him.
You're saying 15,000. Let's get you in for 4,000 right now. Get you initially in, and then we'll see how the.
Well, we just want to dip our toes.
Yeah,
Honey, we just wanna
4,000
dip our
is
toes.
good.
Babe, that jacuzzi ain't gonna warm itself. Let's get
You're
back.
hurting me, Sean. You know I don't like when you squeeze my. Ow, Sean!
Let's
You're
go.
hurting me. I don't like
Let's
that. I
go.
told you I don't like that when you do this.
We're
Just
ready.
leave me your social security number. I'll take care of the rest.
All right, so there you go. Send
There
us
you
your
go.
social
And
security
scene.
number.
And scene.
Yeah, and scene. Send us your social security number, And
DraftKings, not trafficking. DKNG.
heard of Trav?
Neil says invest in human trafficking. It's only growing. There's a lot of
There's
refugees.
Can
a
I-
lot of people.
So can I give my advice real quick and then we'll end the show?
Yeah.
So wait, what do you think?
You already did.
Yeah.
You dollar cost average.
No, but it's not just in the stocks. I'm not saying that.
Oh, how much percentage?
Yeah, this is the worst. By the way, no, this is not investment advice. Don't we have to say that, or else we'll get sued?
So I know the person
I
that
am not
submitted.
a
Wait.
lawyer.
I know the person that submitted the question. I know their age, and it's around our age.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my advice to them. First of all, if you are renting currently, I would use that cash you've built up to put a down payment on a house.
Don't do it.
What if they have to do
Why?
mortgage insurance? Would you still recommend that?
Yes, depending on the PMI, which is something mortgage insurance. I don't know what it stands for.
Okay.
But PMI basically means you can't put 20% down, so you
Not
have
that
to
you
pay
can't,
a
it's
premium.
that-
Premium mortgage insurance? Maybe.
Yeah.
Might be.
It's
So,
that they have
there
to
are-
have some overhead.
There are some
Yes.
loan companies that will only charge you about $50 per month for the PMI. So if you can find that $50 to $70 a month, I would invest in real estate at this time. It's not too late. Interest
Where?
rates are going up.
Denver, Colorado.
What you can afford. I think you should be able to put at least 10% down. If you cannot afford 10%, then I think you're trying to buy out of your range. And
Out-leveraged.
out leverage. You're stretching that dollar a little bit too thin. So I don't care where. I think real estate is still a time to buy. Try to get into a market that's busy. There's plenty of markets throughout the country that is so, probably 75% or more. So I would go into real estate if you are renting. If you already own a house, first thing I would look into is what is called the SPY, which is SPY, which is basically the index. It mimics the S&P index. So if the S&P goes up 0.75%, the SPY goes up 0.75%. It mimics it to an exact. However, there is a fee for being a part of the SPY. Also, if your employer offers a thrift savings plan or any type of 401k, match the maximum. No, well, you absolutely have to match, which is if let's say they offer 5%, you need to contribute. You need to contribute at least 5% to that 401k. The maximum that you can contribute, I believe, per year is $20,500 or $20,000 currently.
Is it that high? It
Yes.
was
It
18.5.
raises about $500 per
Guys,
year.
this is the worst
You need to max out
No,
your
the
advice
401k.
question. This is the worst advice question ever.
Why?
You want to know what to
Because
do?
I haven't said put it in Dogecoin and put it in notes.
The
No,
worst
because-
thing that we could ever do is give
financial
investment
advice?
This is not
No.
financial advice. You know what you should do?
I
Find a
disagree.
good financial advisor
No, I
and
disagree.
go talk to them.
We had
Because
multiple.
we don't know what the hell we're talking
No.
about.
All right. I made my
PMI,
final decision.
PMI,
Have you heard of a
SPY?
roulette wheel? Black 17 for 25% of your
Exactly.
net worth.
Go to
Do
Black
it
Hawk,
right now.
go
I'll
to
come with you.
Vegas.
I'll join you on the wheel. Spin the wheel. Put the other 75% of what you own on black, and I'll see you at the cashier's.
I agree, Colby.
Go to the casino.
It's not that we're just bullshitting
We need
and
to hear
don't
this.
know anything.
Colby,
It's-
we they do need to hear this, but I don't
no,
think this
Jay
is the-
says they don't. So let's end the show.
there was something
Let's
that.
talk about something
Okay,
else.
I just want to.
I'm bored.
Colby.
Talk about something
Okay, do you know what? Something else that actually sounds interesting that I have no idea.
No,
what
Colby,
those
I agree
words-
with you. I just don't think this is the
Colby
right forum
said
for delivering the information. I
Double
agree with you.
mega backdoor IRA escape hatch method.
What?
I
does that
know.
mean?
I want to know what.
We
I
need to
think
have
we might have
we need
to
have
like
Colby
look
on
that
the
on.
podcast.
Yeah, Colby, you're gonna have to be a call
Colby,
on.
you're clearly smarter than us. Just you got to come on the podcast.
If Duke loses
We're
today,
idiots, dude.
if
We're
Duke
idiots.
no,
Duke
I'm
by
gonna tell
13,
you, if
brother.
Duke loses this game today, I will not be on any other show.
You know what you should do? Put
the
500
rest of
on
the year.
anyone against Duke because they're
They're
gonna win.
playing Duke right now. They're down by 6.
What's the money? What's
Sarah
the live
113
odds?
agrees with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't even listening to
All right,
you, but
let's end the show.
to
Do you have
wrap this
anything
up.
else?
I wasn't even
Do you have
listening.
anything
to
else? We've been going. Oh my god, almost 2 hours. This is a lot.
yeah.
It's
Thank you
Will's
for
bachelor
staying
party.
on.
This is Will's bachelor party. Will, it's your party. Do you have anything you'd like to say before we wrap up? Any comments?
a peace and love in the chat.
No, come on. But
I'm serious. I appreciate everyone for staying. Like, it takes a special certain someone that you have to care about one of us or two of us or maybe even all three of us to stay on this long. And all I got to say is I appreciate you spending the most valuable part of your life, your time, listening to the show. And that
We love
means
you.
a lot.
We love you guys. Wait, sorry. The strippers just texted. They're outside. Should we tell them to come in now, or should I just have them wait in the car? Sorry. Dude, he's really good. He's really good. He's really
You sound
good.
like Elvis there for a second.
I saw him at Chippendales in Vegas. He's really good. Should I just tell him to wait, or should he come in with his fireman outfit on?
Thanks. Have a good night, everyone.
Prayers for me that I didn't tear my rotator cuff in my left shoulder.
Prayers to the chat.
Guys, listen.
Shout out to me.
So let me do a real ending of this show. Oh my God, that wasn't the right song, but this is the right song. That should be. We gotta clip that sound effect of Will laughing. So listen, we love you guys. Let me turn this down.
My mama, my loving mama, says, fun bachelor party. We care about all of you.
Ours in the chat. Thanks, Colby. Colby, you kill it, man. The chat killed it tonight. Let's give a round of applause to the real heroes of tonight, the chat, guys. Come on. Give it up to the chat. Oh, Juliet.
Juju.
Shout out to
in the
everyone
chat.
who watched. Shout out to Will for getting married. And shout out to all
This is a nice
those
photo.
sexy writers out there. You know who you are. Ours in the chat. Love you guys.
So, guys, you know the deal. Same time. I think Will needs another drink, I think.
Shout out to all the R's, baby.
Same time,
Thank you, Sarah113.
same place, Thursday nights, 7:30 p.m. Mountain Time. If you actually do love us, liking is great.
Like and subscribe.
Liking is great. Subscribing is great. I don't want to hit you with yet another pitch, but what you guys can really do is tell a friend to watch the show.
Maybe two.
Maybe to tell other people. We love more people watching us because that makes us motivated to do what we do, because it is a lot of work. It is a lot of work to do this. It is time consuming. It takes effort. Look at all this equipment. I mean, this is a professional studio at this point.
But seriously, if Duke loses, I'll never be on another show.
So with that,
I'm done.
Neil's out.
Thank you. Have a wonderful night.
Guys,
I'll
we
see
appreciate all
you
the
party
support.
people
We're
soon.
going to continue the bachelor party over here. We love you. And I guess, bye.